Hello, I cannot hear. Oh my gosh, I cannot hear in this thing. I thought, wearing headphones, noise canceling headphones, fine. But having headphones and this on my head, I can't hear anything. Also, this thing's like severely annoying. Like, why? I don't know. Anyway, I'm unwell. You know what's funny? I have not worn this in like 2 years, but also I found out this thing has pockets. This thing has pockets. That's kind of nice. I like that. I'm gonna pin that. There we go. But this suit has pockets. Now, whatever onesie has pockets. That's wild. I'm ignoring all that, Tavico. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. But how are you though? I hope you're doing well. And Dav, hello. And Katie Crave, welcome in. How are you? I don't want to hear it. No. No. Opening Twitch to purple feels so wrong. What is this? Oh, those are my ear holes. But it's all for the kids. I was like, does he see what I'm typing? Like, I see. I was like, I want to hear it. Like, I see him. Like, I don't want to say that message. I don't want to say it. Anyway. Wait, is the bot working? I don't know. I'm telling you, I can't hear. I can't hear anything in the suit. Having headphones and then this thing on my head, I'm like, I don't know what's playing at all. Oh. But today, if you all don't know, we're building an all purple house in The Sims 4 while raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Tinky Winky's one of your favorites. I have not watched Teletubbies in a long time. And I feel like with Teletubbies, it was in its prime, but also at the same time, it wasn't not. Aren't they bringing back Teletubbies though? I can't remember if they are or not. Or I saw something on the interwebs. I'm like, what is that? Like they're bringing back Totally Spies. I'm like, this is not what I wanted to see. Oh, you missed the Animal Crossing stream, so I'll have to watch the VOD. I'm glad I'm able to catch the purple build. Oh my gosh, I want to. I'm glad that you're here though. I have to say, restarting my Animal Crossing island, I'm kind of happy that I did. And Dancing Diva, hello. Thank you for the reset, by the way, for 16 months. I really appreciate that so much. Purple is quite possibly it's probably the most difficult color to build. Oh no, it is. Purple in the game is awful. It's absolutely ugly because there's not that many items in the game to like build something with purple. So the exception that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using white and purple because it's nearly impossible. Like there's not a purple like anything for like functioning items. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's what I'm going to do. Also, Savvy, hello, and Dad, welcome in. Thank you for sharing this message. What do you mean? Lies. I've been so stressed for the forest fire. Stay safe, friend. Like, also, none of the purples match at all. Like, not even once. Like, at all. It's ridiculous. I remember when me and Shella had I did a yellow house and she did a purple house and he was struggling. Like, it's nearly impossible. It's rough. It's rough. Paranormal has purple and Realm of purple. Yeah, Paranormal Normal has purple and so does Realm of Magic, but the windows are ugly. There's no normal windows and it's hard. Your 6 months race up today, so you are stuck with me for a while. Oh no. Well, I really appreciate that though, Dancing Diva. Thank you. Christina, welcome in. Hello, welcome back. Do any of the swatches match? No. I think honestly the only ones that match are black and white. That's it. And maybe even the curtains, but we'll see. But I'm gonna build a house today in The Sims because personally I believe that is what we have to do. And I'm scared, but that's okay. I need to try and find my thing. before I open up my game, because apparently there was an update today and I didn't even know. So that's a little bit scary that I have to figure out. Where is my, oh, here it is. I found what I was looking for. Perfect. Also, Chicken Nugget, hello. Oh, you dyed your hair lilac yesterday? Do you regret my step now? No, because it's all for the kids to St. Jude, and that's all that matters. Also, Tobis, hello. But you know, honestly, it's all for the kids, and that's all that matters. I don't care. If I had to look ridiculous and wear a color that I don't really actually wear every day, then so be it. And it's all for the kids. That's what I keep telling myself. I'm also not joking. I don't own anything purple. The only thing I own purple is this, and then a get together t-shirt. That's it. Everything else is like different colors. This is the least color in my closet. Ooh, I'm trying to spell. I also cannot see. Anyway, how was the rest of your day? I hope it all went well. Oh, but you know what also it's really interesting is that purple and yellow are complementary colors. So they kind of work the best. There we go. I'm doing pretty good. I cannot complain. We did an Animal Crossing stream this morning, and then, because I had to restart my island this morning for charity. And then after the stream, I just sat and continued to edit my vlog, which by the way, is already up on YouTube. Really nothing. I'm fine. I really have the most boring life ever. I feel like I have nothing to say when it comes to like, how am I doing? I don't know. I'm fine. I sit and stream and make videos, and that's it. I have not left my house in 3 days. I'm not joking. I have not gone anywhere in 3 days. I've been inside this house this whole time. Because one, I don't like going out in public, and two, I just don't know how to like do things. Plus people drive crazy. Weird. Like why? Why is that? Why do people drive crazy? Can they not? That'd be that would be nice. So what can we do though? What can we do? Oh, here it is. Here it is. I found it. But yeah, other than that, how are you though? I hope you're doing good. Ursula William Afton. I don't know who that is. Maleficent, you name it. Yeah, those all are like purple and green. That's true. That sounds amazing, honestly. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this entire month, I've been fundraising, or not I need to stop saying I when it comes to fundraising, because that's just not true. We have been fundraising for the past several weeks here on Twitch for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and we've almost raised $7,000 for the kids. So it's been quite a month. I haven't really gone anywhere. I'm very much an introverted person, and I don't like social interaction when it comes to real life people, because that's scary, especially in my area. But you know, what can we do? Also, Dancing Diva, thank you so much for the donation, by the way. Thank you so much for the $30 donation, by the way, to St. Jude. Your dog stole your card. Oh, the dog donating to St. Jude. How lovely. Usually don't mind mismatches, but the black swatches seemed either to be gray or bluish. Yes, there are a few things that are purple that when it comes to landscaping, like a few flowers. I did a bit of a test build before stream to see what I could do, and I think I'm gonna make something really interesting, and I think it might turn out okay-ish. Keyword ish. We don't know. But also Panther Girl and Love to Sew, hello. I love the quilt and can confirm that one color wheel, yellow and purple, are commonly colors. They are. They go very well together. Even though that me and Chilla are enemies, we work very well together. Oh, see, I don't really play Five Nights at Freddy's, so to know that, I did not know. Also, Miss Lovely, hello. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. This hat, I swear, is not gonna stay on my head. Okay, let me go back to what I was trying to do because I forgot what I was doing. before I open up my game. Oh, maybe I should get rid of... Do I need to get rid of MCC? I don't really care. Whatever. I'll leave that in. I'm not really doing gameplay, I'm just building. Better build and buy, I'll leave that in. And then I'll leave in something else too, I can't remember. I can tell you, you don't know the French spell. Yeah, I don't. I'm not joking, Katie Creative. I despise Five Nights at Freddy because I don't like that game because how horrifying it is and it's unsettling. So I don't really play it that much. The longest I played that game, an hour. And then I deleted it off of my computer. Wait. Oh, Streamlabs? Do I have to relog in? Why did this... Why? Apparently I got disconnected. Everything should be working now, Dab. That's so weird. But Fuzzyton, hello, it's good seeing you. The stream, the suit is going pretty well. I mean, honestly, I'm surprised I'm not hot in this because I have a fan going and I have cold weather going on right now in my apartment. So it's not too bad. I can't complain. Lavender, plants are cool and they repel some bugs. That is true. That is true. I'm stalling, but not really. I'm just typing. Here it is. Rebellica, hello. How are you doing today? And Jacqueline, hello. Twitch lagged on you? Oh no. Twitch has been a little bit glitchy. Also, Miss Lovely, thank you for the follow. You were watching Kayla's stream, very emotional. Yeah. He's going through the hospital, I believe. I don't know. She said she was going to go through the virtual tour of the St. Jude Hospital, which we're doing tomorrow morning. And that's going to cause me physical, emotional pain because I'll just cry. I'll cry. Because watching those videos and like going through the tour of the hospital, it's very emotional for sure. Especially you plan. Oh, honestly, when it comes to movies, I don't care. The movies don't scare me. Horror movies are, to me, when I think of horror movies, I think them as cringy and not scary at all. But video games, no. I think I just don't like the unsettlingness of Five Nights at Freddy just because it's just not my thing. It's the game I don't really play and I don't really particularly enjoy. Even though I own all of them, I don't really particularly enjoy that game. But Jacqueline, hello. You never played the second of it, but I also don't want to know how many hours of theory videos I've watched. You know, theory videos, I've seen a lot of them. Like a lot, Cherry. Like a lot. And I rather not discuss how many hours I have of that either, because that would be bad.
Ogres are like
wait, what?
End of story.
I thought I updated my game. That's so weird. Yeah, the virtual tour is going to be very rough. Because we did it last year, and I don't know if they've changed it or anything, but it might be the same. I'm updating my game, because apparently it didn't update last time, and I don't know why. Vegetarian casserole, salt and pepper tofu. That sounds really good. Also enjoy your lurks, by the way, if you're lurking. I don't know. I told my parents this too. My parents don't like you know how when like TV shows and movies, like they show a lot of blood or people cutting things, they don't like that. They kind of turn away, and I don't know why, but I'm not phased anymore. Am I part of that generation of the millennials where it's like, I don't care what happens anymore? Like the whole blood and guts thing, I don't care. I'm not really scared of those. I've been poked and prawned too many times as a kid, so I'm like, I'm used to it. Yeah, they fixed the photography glitch, which I'm a little bit sad about. That means my Sims have to actually talk to people? I don't want that. I don't want to actually have my Sims talk to people. That'd be bad. They're introverts like me. Why would they do that? I feel like I feel like they said it's too easy. And that scares me. Yeah, totally. Enjoy your lurk all the way. He is banned in this chat room. Okay, It's finalizing. It's getting there. 75%. Luckily, I have Ethernet, so it's not that slow. But still, we're just sitting here for a minute before we open up the game. Honestly, I guess I can try and see how long it takes to like get full friendship with actually talking to said Sims, because I haven't played since the update, which was today. But at least we're getting 2 more kits tomorrow, or technically Thursday, so that's fun. Oh, when the update dropped. Oh, I think mine was delayed because I had opened it up earlier, even after the update, and I guess I had to open it and then close it. So I have to now close my game because I updated the game, so I have to get my mods back in. We just used that glitch last night. It came in clutch with a 100 baby. Oh, wait, I just realized. I'm gonna have to actually physically talk to these people now. For the 100 baby. Oh, that's gonna be rough. I don't want that. They're gonna be more clingy now. Which mod are you going? Oh. Okay. I don't really know what mod will fix that. I guess we'll know when it happens. We'll see. I always say check the what's it called? What's that Discord called? The MCC Discord. That way you know what mods are being broken and what's fixed and whatnot. And also what new mods might be happening. I'm sure I'll see it on my feed on Twitter in the next couple of days. What is this, a Sims 3? You know, it might as well be. Honestly, it would be way easier to build in the Sims 3 than the Sims 4 for all purple, because we have the color wheel, but I'm not doing that. I have no patience for that. I have no patience for the Sims 3 today. So, yeah. Use the camera at lunchtime today. Ooh. My whole family believes I have many unique abilities or whatever, so they always tell you I'm too sensitive to horror and I should avoid it at all costs. Interesting. Oh, MCC is cleared. I figured it was. I think Better Build and Buy is also cleared as well. I know UI or the more columns mod is broken. I don't care about that. I'll keep my game broken. That glitch with Kenya was funny. That was very hilarious yesterday. I was like, what's happening? I don't understand. Oh, that's true. Cloud gazing does come in handy. Maybe that will be better. Cloud gazing, and then I guess telling funny stories could help too. I don't know. I forgot about cloud gazing sometimes. Oh, hello? Okay. No one tell them about the social bunny. Shh. No one tell the Sims team about the social bunny. They don't need to know. It's not worth it. It's not worth it for them to know. What is wrong with my game? What just happened? I have no idea. Yeah, so like with MCC, UI cheats, more columns, and like one other mod that I know that I use quite frequently updates very quickly. Like within a day or two. Like honestly, those mods I'm not really worried about because they don't take that long. Wait, what was wrong with Blarfy? I know my Sims just kept hitting Blarfy from time to time, which I found quite weird and scary. Because he would just keep hitting Blarfy. I'm like, what's wrong? What did they do? Blarfy is fine. Leave Blarfy alone. He didn't hurt your feelings. Storytelling helps as well. Oh, yes, it does. Indeed, you are correct. Alrighty, besties. We shall get to building today. Building. Good thing my certain Sim is evil. Oh, you know, evil Sims do have help. Evil Sims are cool because they can actually gain friendship a little bit faster. At least in my game, they do. Okay, perfect. Oh, you couldn't babble with him? Oh, at least once a day. Oh, okay. That's weird. I guess I just haven't played with the Sims in that capacity in a while. Like using Blarfy. I need to get back and start playing The Sims again. I feel like I'm not a simmer anymore. I'm like, I didn't know that. That's weird. Your sim did make a beeline of Blarfers lately? Oh, Blarfy lately? Oh. Interesting. This hat is gonna be the death of me, I swear. Anyway, nonetheless, I'm in building a new crest today. This is a lot that I have chosen because it seemed a lot easier. But also what's funny is that, I remember I had built this lot, I think for a shell challenge or whatever, or just like for fun. The funny thing is that this is yellow. And then we have this like black, brown, beige looking house over here that I built ages ago. This was actually for Little Simsy's shell challenge a long time ago. I think it was like the Simsy Aurora challenge that I never finished because I was too busy and I got overwhelmed. So I didn't finish it. And now we're about to build a purple house right in the middle. What in the world? Twitch, please. If you're doing a purple build, at least you can use the cute Wendy story windows. That is true. See, okay, the way this is gonna work, what I'm gonna do, since purple is literally the ugliest color in this game because nothing matches and we don't have that much, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna utilize white and purple in this game. That way it's a little bit easier and not frustrating to build because we all know this game. It's rough in many different ways. So we're gonna try our best. Oh, you got it. You use it for your toddlers to learn communication quickly. Oh wait, so that's how it works? Oh. Let's see if my game's saved. The last I left, it crashed, and during the save quit. You should be fine, I hope. I'm crossing my fingies for you. Because I feel like when you're saving and it quits on you or crashes, it should save, but then you might have the option to do a recovery save. If not, then let's hope you remember what you did before it crashed. Because sometimes I forget what I did last time. Did that challenge too. It was fun. Oh, it was. I have never done an all like purple build before, but I have done the solid color build challenge before in the past, like all yellow. I think I did all white one time, all black. I've done a few colors like that. And it seemed pretty easy because there were items that we could use. But purple, I think, is like one of the colors that are one of it's like the most like least used colors in the game because we don't have a lot of items for them that match. It's a little bit weird. I would say build small. I always tell people saying if you want to like learn how to build in The Sims or at least get better at building, is building small, because if you build big all the time, you're gonna get frustrated. At least I do, because I don't like big lots because there's so much space and I never know what to do with it. So if like you're building small, it's a lot easier, so you don't feel too overwhelmed. Then again, I do build the same stuff over and over from time to time. But that's what I would say. Build small and like build a box and then like put little bump outs side by side to give it an interesting shape, because that way it looks a little bit more interesting and less bland, if that makes sense. I did see that Sheila did make her yellow milestone. I know she's gonna eventually do it at some point. I just don't know when. I'll figure out a way whenever that's going to be. But I did see that and I'm very excited. I'm probably gonna do a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom house today. Maybe 2 if I can squeeze in 2. Might be 2. A 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom. It'd be like a shared house with 1 parent or a teen and their sibling. And the teenager is the sole caretaker of said child, while their parents are somewhere in Strangerville being devoured by the mother. Or at least trying to survive, at least. Didn't you do an all purple shell a few years ago? I think I did, but I can't remember if I did or not. It's been a long time. Those days were very different. Back then we had way less, but now we have a little bit more, but still not enough. If I search through my catalog on YouTube, I should be able to find it. At least it's a few more pastel purples now. That is true. There's at least a few more pastel purples. You have a point. It has made the game a little bit better. At least. Do I want to do it this way? No. I want to do it this way. Come on, don't be shy. Thank you. So much purple on purple on purple. I was play testing like how to build a house with all purple, and it looked rough, but in the best possible way. Because I can make it very bohemian and I'll use a lot of flowers to make it look nice. Yeah, no problem. You were gonna build a small farmhouse for a challenge you're doing. Oh, that's good. And another good way to get better at building is also participating in shell challenges. Even if you don't submit it, I say still do them, just because you get to practice with like someone else's shell and figure out how you're gonna make that shell into something different. But I'd say it's a very good practice to try. Give yourself some fun time. Oh, you did Dab's shell challenge as a yellow gen. Very good. Oh, you should. You should build something cottagecore related. You know what's so funny? After our Animal Crossing stream this morning, I immediately re-downloaded Pocket Camp because I was really excited about talking about Animal Crossing, and I am in love with the game again. I don't know why, but I love Pocket Camp way more than New Horizons. It's not even funny. Oh, hello, gamer tag. It's good seeing you. Oh, you're writing on your tablet, so I'm a bit late on the convo. Oh no, you're all good, Cherry. Hello, gamer tag. It is me, Tinky Winky themselves. The other one is actually the imposter. They're a fraud. Yeah. Oh, so, okay. So to give you all context of why I'm dressed this way. So we are raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And I said, if we hit $5,000 raised for St. Jude this month, I would do an all purple build in a purple Teletubby costume that I own. And we are now over that goal. We are now at $6,787 for St. Jude for the kids. And well, I'm fulfilling my milestone duties of doing said challenge for myself, even if I cry a little bit on the inside. And that's okay. It's for the kids. If I have to suffer for the kids, so I will do it. Because kids at St. Jude are troopers. They suffer way too long. Childhood cancer is absolutely insane. Like, why does it exist? So if I have to suffer a little bit, so be it. I'll do it again. Also, we have a lovely pronoun check in chat, by the way, everyone. My pronouns are he, him. If y'all didn't know, feel free to share your pronouns in the chat if you would like to. Also, Cloudy Glow, welcome in. It's good seeing you. I hope all is well. I should also update my Twitch app, but I refuse to because I'm ignorant and I don't want to. Because I don't use my mobile phone that much. The imposter is 10 feet tall. I wouldn't want to be in your situation. Honestly, I agree. Okay, this is the house we're building today. Also, we're not that far away from hitting our $7,000 goal. At $7,000, I have to do an all purple island in Animal Crossing. So we're not that far away from hitting set goal. So if you would like to donate to St. Jude, even if it's $1, feel free if you would like to, or you can send the link to your friends and family. That also does help raise awareness for St. Jude, because word of mouth is literally the best way to help a charity. But also, if you cannot donate and you don't want to share the link for whatever reason, you are sitting here donating your time, which is also another way to support a charity, by sitting, watching a stream, taking time out of your day to watch somebody else fundraise, which is amazing. So thank you all so much for donating your time, watching my stream, while fundraising for St. Jude and building an all purple house in The Sims 4. I'm gonna turn this into a YouTube video too, dressed as Tinky Winky, because why not? Did I take 1 million from my Sims girlfriend's household so when she moves in? That's very tempting. Maybe take like maybe take like 25% of it. So maybe like, I don't know. That's tempting. I wouldn't take it all. Unless you're gonna do like a lot of like building repairs of your house, then I say go for it. I don't know. That's tough. That's tempting. I say go with what your heart feels. Go with what you feel is best. Okay, I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller. Ooh, hello. I feel like deeply Shella's watching in the shadows, and that scares me. Yeah, Lou, we're gonna do an all purple island in Animal Crossing if we hit $7,000 raised for St. Jude. And we're not that far away, and we are gonna be fundraising all day tomorrow for St. Jude, so it probably could happen. It probably could happen. Okay, so what I'm gonna do basically, since purple is the most ugliest color in this game because nothing matches and we barely have anything, I'm gonna use purple and white. Because I feel like white is more like an okay color to use for any situation. Because like what is that? That's like not purple. That's like pink purple, and it doesn't work. Also, enjoy your work, by the way. Also, welcome back, Katie Creative. Just read our message from our school board having to explain that embracing Pride Month means inclusivity for all. Not that they're trying to change things, creeds or value. Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. I'm scared. Also, like, I'm not gonna use any trees, really. Well, honestly, I think trees are more of an exception as well. I can't think of a better way to try and fall asleep while watching a spring charity stream. Oh, thank you. You usually divide the household money by the number of Sims. Ooh, that's a very smart idea. That's not dedication. Well, it is purple because Twitch sent it to me a long time ago. I think it was like for Black History Month or whatever, like a couple of years ago, and I've had it since. But yeah, it is purple. I don't really own a lot of purple in my house, so it's like I gotta use what I have. I'm also wearing a purple shirt that says Sims 4 Get Together, because that was my first ever Sims camp I ever went to at EA in California. So I was like, I'll wear this one, and I barely wear the shirt because I have no point of ever wearing it, really. So I'm like, I'll wear it for charity. Why not? It seems perfect. You can't see it because everything's blocking everything, but you do. There are lavender brushes you can use. Yes. Some of them look a little bit tacky, but yes, there are a few flowers I can use that do make a lot of sense. I did a few, I play tested this build a little bit before stream to see how I wanted to like landscape, because I knew the inside was going to be a mess. I think the one thing I feel like I'm good at is landscaping in The Sims, no matter what color it might be. I can make it work enough where it doesn't look tacky. So I feel like landscaping is like a good thing for me to start with. But yeah, there's a few lavender bushes I can use. I have like some of these right here that I could use. I'm gonna go full out with the whole landscaping and gardening. I was thinking that with the Sims that would live here, they love gardening and they love a lot of like plants and purple. And I realized that the Sim that lives here also is an astronaut. And I'm thinking of going into gameplay soon when I'm finished with this build to have the Sim to build the entire of the, what do you call it? build the entire rocket ship, because I realized there's a purple rocket ship in The Sims 4. I'm like, oh, it is so perfect. I have to use it. You just realized I'm sitting here with the purple hair that I tied yesterday with a purple shirt too. We're matching. I love that. I feel like everyone's doing like purple, purple, purple this week or like this month because St. Jude, but also Twitch at the same time, which I think is very hilarious to me. I think it's pretty cool. Okay, I can get rid of this one and put this here. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I have no idea what just happened. Oh, wait, did I not pin it correctly? Oh, my bad. Your cat has stolen your stuffed animals, but I can't be mad. She's too cute. I feel like animals are just so adorable that they are like the sweetest animals ever, but they're very dramatic. I don't know what side of TikTok you are all on right now, but my TikTok For You page is literally animals screaming like they have never been fed before. And I'm like, you just got fed like 10 minutes ago. What's wrong? You're fine. It's mostly the cats that are on my For You page being very dramatic for no reason. Like they're being harmed or something, but they're not. Like I don't understand. Yeah, there's a purple rocket ship actually in the game. I can't really show you, but like the thumbnail is purple. I'm like, I don't know that. I didn't even know the rocket ships had different swatches. I just knew that like the default one was there. And I thought that was actually the only one. I'm like, I guess I can use this one. Seems legit enough. I'm going all out. All out with the stops today. Nothing can stop me. I shall not be stopped. Okay. Need some of this. I'm gonna try and like mismatch a few things around here. Put some of this right here. See, the key thing with landscaping is like resizing the plants to make them look a little bit different. Because I think sometimes when it comes to landscaping, it can be hard to how you want to like make it look. So resizing them helps a lot. Oh, I'm so sorry, I got ads. I'll see you on the other side. Oh, you're on Taylor Swift TikTok? I was in your stream actually earlier, Dab. I was lurking while editing, so I didn't say anything, but I was there in the shadows. And I'm surprised you actually finished the mod shell. I have yet to finish my own. So that's what I'm gonna have to do at some point tomorrow. I was like, this week? I'll do it tomorrow. So that was a time. Oh, what is that? See, looking back at the earlier stuff packs, or the earlier packs, I'm like, why is this a thing? I don't want it. I follow a kitten rescue and she hosts an event called The Screamies because they all yell so loud. Oh, I love that. How am I supposed to procrastinate my legacy challenge if I can endlessly scroll Sims builds in the gallery? Oh wait, is the gallery down? Because I heard something about that, but I wasn't really entirely sure if it was true or not. Also, enjoy your lurk, Rue. Oh, you saw? Oh. Your cat doesn't meow at you, she squeaks. She's also a cat that will be with me for not having enough food, even though it's half full. It's like, human, fill my bowl up to the brim or I'm going to cry. Like, how dare you not fill my bowl? Rude. Also, Moonbutt, thank you so much for the $10 donation, by the way, to St. Jude. I really, really appreciate that. And also voting for Bonehilda and donating new toys to the hospital. Also, we have a Discord role. Let me see how I can do this because I can actually, I'll do that later. I know we have a few Discord roles we have to give people, like Dancing Diva, as he donated $30 to the charity. Also, Annie Buck, hello. Also, we're only $3 away from hitting our $6.8 thousand goal for St. Jude as well. Oh, it's getting redone. Ah, good. See, the key thing that I'm gonna do is cover this entire house with plants. That's what's gonna happen. I will succeed because of plants. Oh, you think your cat has stolen your stuff because she can't sleep on your lap without her favorite blankie? Oh no, that's understandable. Sometimes animals need their favorite thing to sleep. That makes sense. But welcome, Annie Bug. I am Tinky Winky. That is who I am. It's my true identity. But I'm glad that you're here though today on this fine, what do you call it? What's today? Tuesday. You're very close to the big 800, so it's making me nervous. Oh, you're gonna get there. I believe in you, Dab. It's good. You're gonna get there. Okay, here's where it gets a little bit funky. Well, actually, no. Never mind. This is actually not bad. See, you see what I mean? It's like it's a very pale yellow or pale purple. It works, but it doesn't work. Oh, what did you miss? Oh, we were talking about how purple doesn't match with anything. And then I was saying how the key thing with landscaping with one solid color is basically resize everything so it looks different. So it looks a little bit better. Like what I did here is I just resized a bunch of plants to make them look a little bit different and give it a more of a unique shape. But nothing else after that though, really. So you didn't miss much. You saw a new toy option. I thought it was a sweet idea. Yeah. So basically every $10, basically what happens is that you're donating new toys to the hospital. So with like St. Jude, what they do is like they have like different sections in their hospital for the patients. Like they have art therapy, music therapy. They like get new toys for the patients. And also every $100 donated to said charity is that it gives them a red wagon. And you know how like in hospitals, they like take the patients in wheelchairs? Well, at St. Jude, they take them around in red wagons to make it more of a fun experience, which I think is a very, very nice, sweet thing of them for doing for the kids. So I really appreciate that, honestly. We're going to be doing a tour of the hospital virtually tomorrow, actually. And you'll be able to see like all the rooms, like the ABC letters of all the patients and everything like that. So it's gonna be really fun. Are you excited to see how the house turns out? So am I. Also, by the way, Anybug, thank you for the $10 donation, by the way, to St. Jude. We have now officially hit $6.8 thousand. Oh, oops. There we go. Now we're only basically $193 away from hitting $7,000 raised for the kids. Yeah, some of the purple swatches are a little bit wild. I remember Shella, because Shella loves the color purple so much, that I hear it a lot. But basically, with the color purple, it's like, which is a great movie, by the way. Color Purple, watch it, it's wonderful. But the color purple in the game, rough. I think we need a revamp of some colors in the game to make it a little bit better, at least. Can the color outdoor wallpaper, wait. Can the color outdoor lights be changed? Yes. Since I'm in build mode and I use better build and buy, I can change the colors of the lights to be purple, yes. This is, the wisteria is gonna save me. Oh, did you break the butter? No, I just had it turned, I think I turned it off. You discover that iOS has a limit of number of tabs you can have open on Safari. 500? Wait, you have up to 500 tabs on Safari? That's a little bit wild. That's a lot of tabs for a browser. How does it even run? Wow. Also, Ling, hello, it's good seeing you. I hope you're doing well. You love purple? Oh, interesting. Questionable. Interesting. Also, Cheesy Toes, thank you for the $10 donation, by the way, to St. Jude. And voting for Vlad on the poll and new toys for the hospital. And you know what? I'm gonna actually put the poll on the screen so y'all can see who's in the lead. But basically, I'm surprised Bonehilda is getting up there. So basically, wait a minute. So you're telling me that Bob's now in third in the poll? That's interesting to me. Bob is now third on said poll. Bob was in first at the very beginning of the week, and now he's in third. It's been rough for him. I did see the new trailer for The Color Purple, and it looked so good. I'm very, very excited to see it when it comes out. The music I know is going to be phenomenal. How do you deal with better build and buy? So if you take a light, like any light in the game, you just like reselect it, and then it'll bring up a color wheel for you to change set colors. Oh, what is all this? Oh, this does not look pretty at all. What is that? I'll show you. I'll give you an example if I can find one. That looks really interesting to me. Actually, hold up. I'm just gonna use whatever I find. Like this one. Like this one, for example. I changed the lighting. Like if you hold down shift on your keyboard and click on the light, it brings up the color wheel for better build and buy. And then you can just like select the colors of what you want. Like literally anything. It's an absolute game changer. We don't even have a color wheel in the actual game. So it's a mod. Sorry to all console players. You do not have color wheel. No mods. I'm sorry. One day we will have color wheel. That would be very nice, honestly. It would be nice to have a color wheel one day. Well, that's how you do it, though. It's a really interesting game changer, though. How is my computer running? Wait, what do you mean? How is my computer running? I'm confused. I'm literally lost in the conversation. I have no idea. What's going on? Oh, Link, I'm doing pretty good though. I cannot complain. We're building an all purple house in The Sims 4, dressed as Tinky Winky from Teletubbies. Also, Christina, thank you so much for the gift sub to Woe Blossom, by the way. Thank you, thank you. I keep meaning of trying that mod out just for the lights. Honestly, I say go for it. I say go for it. But yeah, what do you all mean? Is my PC okay? I'm very confused. I am not joking. I have no idea what's happening. So if anyone would enlighten me with what you were all talking about like 2 minutes ago, that would be great. Oh, it was another comment. Oh. I was like, huh? The garden does look lovely though. The vines are such a nice touch. Thank you. Oh! The 500 tabs thing from Safari. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, huh? Wow, what a time. That makes a lot more sense. But yeah, how does a PC even run? Can NASA run 500 tabs on Safari? No, the real question is, can NASA run 500 tabs with Safari, including running The Sims 3 at full graphics with all the store content? That's the true test. Can NASA do that? We don't know. They won't respond to my email. So I believe they're just babies and they won't admit it. Absolutely not. No one can. Not even NASA. But imagine though. Imagine they could though. It'd be funny. But yeah, I had a good day though, Ling. How's your day been overall? Hopefully it's been great. Okay. This has actually turned out way better than I thought it would be. I'm gonna put some stuff over here. Nope, the other way. The easiest way to download is CurseForge. Oh yeah. CurseForge, I feel like it's getting better. I have yet to download a lot from CurseForge, but I think you would find some good stuff on there. It's pretty easy to download. It's like a one-stop click type of thing. That's not what I want. I don't want this one. There we go. Perfect. Ninja Storm, what is this? a normal stream. What else would it be? What else would it be? No, well, no, we're playing The Sims 4. We're building an all purple house in The Sims 4 because we raised $5,000 for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And I said I would also wear a Teletubby costume based on said milestone. So here we are today, fulfilling said milestone duties. Elon Musk, so we can test that. Oh my goodness. But yeah, enjoy your work, Gabby. Have fun with the lemon bars. Oh, thank you. I'm glad it's going pretty good. I feel like today has been a good day overall because like it's a Tuesday, but it's been a nice Tuesday. Not too hot, not too cold, but like just the right amount. I think so. You have a purple chimney? We don't. Oh, an eco-friendly house. Oh, it's gonna be perfect. Eco-friendly. Yay, this is gonna be nice. Oh no, hold up, go back. Put over this ever so slightly. There we go. We have those, and then we have a little fake dormer that I could use, but I feel like it just doesn't make any sense. Like that's out of place. Like what is that? No. I've heard people say the gallery is down. I'm watching this stream on my phone with 5 tabs open as well. I'm following a recipe on one and it's working fine. Oh, good. Your phone is a beast then. Never could be me. A flag? No, that'd be tacky. Okay. So the exception for my rules that I'm doing today is that I am going to use purple and white because purple in this game is ugly and makes absolutely no sense of any kind. So that's the only thing I'm going to be doing, purple and white. With like doors and stuff. Like doors are going to be like white and stuff like that because it looks rough. It's the back door. I would say some of the stuff based on lighting, it looks a little bit more pinkish or whitish and it's all a bit different. Like I would say there's 50 shades of purple in this game, which I think is quite hilarious, but in the best possible way. Okay. Yeah, the weather's perfectly, like, it's perfect. Oh, thank you so much, Lou. I really like this house so far. It's turned out pretty good. I think, honestly, once I add in, like, the windows and a little bit more landscaping with a pathway and a fence, it's gonna look phenomenal. I can guarantee you that. I think the one thing I'm actually good at in this game is landscaping, and like that's literally it. Everything else is like rough. Let's figure out this floor plan before we kind of figure out anything else with the windows, because we'll need to figure out where we're going to put all this, put the stairs, and I think the stairs are important. I'm excited. Only 2 more sleeps until your birthday. I have no clue what I'm getting. Your BF remembers what I said I wanted and I don't. You know, I think that's a good thing, honestly. That's a good thing. A good thing that you don't remember, because then you'll be very surprised. Or not. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Well, I guess you'll see, because I won't see, because I won't be there, but you'll see. Well, you know, almost two more sleeps until your birthday. Are you excited? Are you mentally prepared for said birthday? Everyone's having like a birthday either like today, yesterday, tomorrow. And I'm just so happy that everyone's having like the best birthdays ever. And it brings me a lot of joy. It sounds like the gallery may be down for a while. Okay, so I won't upload this build until the gallery comes back on. And you know what? You actually, if you are doing the Not So Berry challenge, you could use this house for the purple gen if you wanted to. So I'm doing you all a favor. You don't have to build a house anymore. I've done it for you. This will be like a little, this is like the hallway foyer area with a door over here. I'll make like this like a multi-purpose room with a kitchen, dining room, and then like living room area all in this one room, with having this spot over here being like a small little bathroom. Or I guess this could be like a bedroom with a bathroom. Bedroom and bathroom over here. Everything else is open. And then upstairs, I think it's like the main area. Oh, the bowling alley. I have not gone bowling in forever. Maybe I should go bowling soon. Would you say that you're like a very good bowler or like a casual bowler? Because my dad is a bowler. He hasn't bowled in a long time though, but he really does love the whole idea of bowling. You're excited now, big milestone. It's a family dinner and dessert. Oh, that's good. Family dinner and dessert. That sounds fun. I honestly, I enjoy days when you get to spend time with family. Okay. Like this part right here. This will be a bathroom. I think I want to make this part. There we go. I don't know what I just did, but I kind of like it though. Bedroom, bathroom, and this will be like another bathroom. I can make this a little bit bigger though. Yeah. Bigger bathroom, hallway bathroom, bathroom. Okay, good. So it's basically it's like a 2-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. I'm a great bowler, but a bad loser. It's like, I mean, that's pretty cool though. Fun fact about Teletubbies, the original kids show was discontinued because it was delaying kids' speech development due to lack of actual words in the show. What? Is that why I'm illiterate? I swear, I know words, but I don't know words that much. I try to speak English, but it's like rough. Maybe that's why I'm just like extra. I'm gonna blame Teletubbie for all of my actions. I'm doing it. Well, that's interesting. I did not know that. I thought it because people lost interest or like it was time. But wow. Honestly, the more you know. The more you know. I'm suing them. Oh my gosh. Time to sue the network. But aren't they bringing back the Teletubbies though? But it's like animated. Because they're doing that with Barney, and that makes me feel uncomfy. That they're doing that to Barney. Like, why? Leave Barney alone. He was creepy enough as he was. Okay. We keep forgetting to tune into the stream to collect my rewards. I'm so forgetful. Oh, no, you're fine. You're all good. I always forget about the channel points rewards sometimes. I'm like, eh. Not the end all be all, though. You love bowling so much. I was in a high school, middle school team. I also bowl with friends now in college. Oh wait, that's so cool. We had a bowling team at my high school. And I was like, oh, what if I just like join this? Not knowing full well I'll be like the worst bowler ever. So I decided against it. Oh, they did bring back Teletubbies. Or it's not animated. Oh wait, no. It's Teletubbies with art. Wait. Aren't you like children, like babies? It's on Netflix now? Oh, that's rough. Wait a minute. I don't know. I saw something. Oh no, it is. It's literally Teletubbies, but they're all babies. And it's the most horrifying thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, it's cursed. Ew. But yeah, we're getting the animated Barney. I'll show you what Barney looks like, the new Barney. Also, by the way, to let you all know, if you watch Teletubbies, you know the baby son? The baby son from Teletubbies, the original one, has their own baby. That's rough. Why is that this? That's the new Barney. That's the new Barney. That's rough. Actually, that's like not a good photo. Where's the better photo? Oh gosh, no, not that one. Oh, here it is. Here's a better quality photo. Here we go. That's new Barney. But it also makes sense why they canceled 2, because parents hated the show. Because it honestly, Teletubbies was very creepy. They had a TV for a belly. He looks like he bites. What did they do to my Barney? I'm upset. Granted, it was adults in costumes. That's what made it very creepy to me about Barney, but I don't like that. No. He kind of looks like he... See, he does. Because it's made by the same people who made Barbie, like Mattel or Mattel. I don't know. Either way, the people who made Barbie redid Barney. And they're making a new Barney show. That's why he looks like a Barbie character. But yeah, if you don't know what we're doing today, we're raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and we are doing an all purple build because I said at $5,000 I would do a all purple build in a Teletubby costume that I own, and today is that day. So oh, your mom was on TV show in the 80s. Oh, that's really cool. What TV show? If you don't mind sharing. Of course, you don't have to, of course. That's really cool, though. And also, Egtar, hello! I don't remember the old Barney. The old Barney looks scary, and I don't want to put people through that trauma. No, no, no. I would say, though, that the old Barney had some good nostalgia feels that I enjoyed. Taught me a lot of things. Not so much anymore. You know, the one show I would always wanted to be on was Degrassi. Degrassi was a show that I really wanted to be on, but I was too young for that, so oh well, that's fine. I didn't want to live that trauma anyway. Also, Glitter Mob, hello. Your brother was obsessed with Barney when we were kids. I was more of a Sesame Street kid. So was I. I was more of a Sesame Street kid than like Teletubbies and Barney. Because Sesame Street and Elmo, ride or die. Elmo was there through thick and thin. Didn't cause me physical pain. So that was nice, right? That was nice. I don't know. Oh, you raised $50 for St. Jude. That's so cool. Congratulations. I might need to get more water. Oh, I loved Arthur as a kid. Your older sister was obsessed with Barney. I remember the first Barney. He was terrifying. Oh, he was. The photos I have on my screen right now is absolutely insane. And it kind of scares me a little bit. I'm like, what is that? Do we have any tiles that are purple? No. We do not. How's the heat in the suit? Not too bad. I think the heat's fine. I don't feel too hot because I have the air conditioning running at full blast. So I'm actually doing pretty good. Yeah, my cup is also purple. It's a Twitch cup. I love you. You love me. Let's all together. Well, no, I don't want to say that. No, never mind. I was like, what's the theme of the Teletubby or the Barney song? Because I know a different version than everybody else. So maybe I shouldn't say that version because that's the only version I know, sadly. Sounds awful, but it's true. I blame childhood. It's like, let's not sing that version. That would be a one. Not very good. No. Wait, I'll get water in a second. I will actually probably play you all a video of a St. Jude patient while I get more water. But let me place down this wallpaper first so I can figure out what I actually want to do. The show was named Romper Room. Oh. That show sounds familiar, but it doesn't at the same time. How is that purple? Is it a purple mold? Because that's not purple. Okay, that's just weird. Let's do all this right here, down here. There we go. You mean those edge playground ones? We sing those? Yeah. Yeah, I only know the playground version, not the TV version. That's all I know. Everything else is like, oh, it was something about a toilet, and then something about fire, and then something about somebody's mom, and then that was just like not it. We were really messy as children, and it really shows that we were. What happened to us? What went wrong? That's what I want to know. No, I do not own all the Teletubby costumes, but I own this one and Lala. I want to get the other two at some point, but they're very expensive, like $60, and I don't want to spend $60 on a suit. So I'm like, I'll just wait. I'll just wait. But yeah, I'm building an all purple house today. The exception is I'm using white and purple, so that way it looks less ugly. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and save my game for a minute, and I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna play you all a video about a St. Jude patient named Hazel, so you can learn a little bit more about her and her story and how she was treated at St. Jude and how she's been cured from St. Jude and all that jazz. So I'll be right back in like a couple of minutes. And yeah, I'll be right back, friends. Alrighty.
I'm Hazel and I am 9 years old. I used my creativity to make some art. I have this one. It took me a while, and there is a big heart, some cool designs at the very bottom. We did it at the hospital, and it makes me feel happy that I finished.
Hazel is, just a free-flowing spirit. Every time she's doodling, she's writing, be magic, be kind, show bravery. It's sweet.
I said love. I just was doodling right there.
Hazel was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia at the beginning, and when we arrived at St. Jude, her body wasn't responding the way that it was supposed to right off the bat. So after more testing and because of the wonderful research from St. Jude, they were able to give her a target therapy that specifically targeted those cancer cells. So Hazel is proof that the research that they are doing is working.
You have to be creative with art. You have to use many colors and not just a gray crown. Like this one. It's the world of colors. We kind of made this. We used our hand and cut it out and we decorated it.
Sky's the limit. I want her to go and just see the world and enjoy it. St. Jude is everything. It's made our child whole and happy and smiling daily, and we are forever grateful.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, that's rough. Hazel is an icon. I got to see like another video about Hazel and her art and everything, and I don't have that video and I can't show it, but oh my gosh, Hazel's so talented. Hazel's a better artist than I am. I swear, these kids that go through cancer are absolutely incredible. And St. Jude brings them only but joy and happiness, and that brings me a lot of joy and happiness. So the fact that we can do what we can here today and every day to spread awareness about St. Jude and what they do brings me so much joy that we can just be ourselves. St. Jude patients inspire me to be more of myself every day because they're themselves every day. They always say, don't change yourself, to please other people, you know? Yeah, they did. Our little bunny in the corner, Dandelion Hopper. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed a little bit more about Hazel and her story. I have a lot more videos, and we're gonna go to the hospital tomorrow at 10 a.m.-ish. And we're gonna go do like a virtual tour. So I'm very excited about that today, or I guess technically tomorrow. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, I did all the bathrooms already. That's right. Your sister-in-law. Wait, your sister-in-law's sister was named Hazel and had epilepsy. She died in her sleep before I met my sister-in-law, but the anniversary of her death was a few days ago. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that, Rebecca. I'm so sorry. Oh, well, that's not even. Just know that they're always in your hearts forever and ever and ever. I'm so sorry for your loss, though. It's definitely very hard for sure. Like, having to know that you have someone in your family who went through something like that is very rough. But I always say they're always in our hearts to remember them forever and ever, and they're never gone. They're always remembered in my eyes. Okay, I'm gonna use, I don't know what windows I want. I know I'm gonna cry tomorrow. I can feel the tears in my body building up, waiting to be poured out from my eye sockets. I can feel it. I've been holding in all the tears this entire month. Also, Cosmic Oliver, hello. It's good seeing you today. Anyway, the fact that you already had raised $6,817 is amazing. Honestly, I did not do this alone. We all did this together. And these are like from like small donations, like $1, $2, $3 that add up to a big, big goal. And we're all in this together. I say no matter how much you've raised, you've done so much good. Like BookFan raised $50 for St. Jude. That's amazing. That's like a lot more toys for the kids at St. Jude, which is a phenomenal. And also like, we're all like using our platforms for good, whether you stream on Twitch or YouTube or whatever or not. Like if you don't make content, you're also spreading awareness, like just by talking about it. The more you talk about something, the better, because like that brings more attention and awareness to said charity or said whatever, and it does so much good. And you may not know it, but it does. They always say the best way to spread awareness is like word of mouth. And I've honestly have to say, I can attest to that. I've done a lot of charity fundraisers like through word of mouth when I was younger as a kid. And I remember that I used to fundraise for well, honestly, the first ever charity I fundraised for was like kind of sending money to Haiti. And like back then I had no money. I had no platform. I had no nothing. I just kind of just talked about it. I am not joking. I went to door talking about like things that I wanted to do to help Haiti. This was like back in like junior high school when I was doing this. I raised like $10 or so, which was very nice from going door to door, but it helped. Did I know what I was doing? No. I just wanted to help. And that's all we can do. All we can do is help. Oh, you followed me a while back. But this is my first actual stream. My favorite color is purple. Oh, interesting. Well, I'm glad that you're here hanging out with us, Carmela. I really appreciate that. I'm here every day, Monday through Saturday, streaming, whether it's like The Sims or Animal Crossing or Stardew or even like Dreamlight Valley. So we're here all the time. I'm glad that you're able to catch a stream today. I'll be live again tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central. We're going to be doing a lot of things tomorrow. We're going to be finishing my mod shell that my mods made me. We're going to do a tour of the hospital. We might do the Kaleidoscope build challenge tomorrow, actually. Now that I think about it, we might actually do that tomorrow as well. Oh, thank you so much, Floor. Honestly, landscaping is what saves me a lot with my builds. I would say like that's the first thing I start with, and then the interior is like a whole other experience. And like let's see how this goes. I wish the season windows were all white, swatched the black on the window panes. I know some of the windows I would hope that they would change or at least make new swatches so they can match better. But I can understand. It is definitely a lot for sure. Hopefully one day. I would love to see more, like, for me, I want more like basic swatches, like basic colors, neutral tones, and especially window or curtains that match the window size. So it's a little bit easier to utilize said windows and curtains at the same time. At least for me it is. Oh, so the kaleidoscope build challenge is basically where I have to wear, what is, that was weird. I have to wear these glasses. Yeah, I have to wear these glasses while building for however long my eyes can handle said glasses on. But yeah, that's what I have to do. Wear these glasses tomorrow and build something in The Sims. Because I said, I think it was like $750 for St. Jude. I said I would do the kaleidoscope build challenge in The Sims, and well, we're doing that tomorrow. I might actually also work on finishing our impossible build challenge too, which was a building I saw in New York, which we're almost done with, by the way, which is actually kind of nice. Oh, there we go. Yeah, no problem, Carmela. I really appreciate it. It's always fun, like, hanging out with you all every day and just, like, talking about whatever. Like, if you're new to my streams or just haven't been here in a while, we talk about a lot of things like food, Sims, games, life, a lot of things. So, like, whenever you, like, pop in, it's always, like, fun to hang out with friends. I generally make this house. It generally makes the house look alive. Oh, it does. Plants bring us life. I think they give us oxygen. Those might be trees. I don't know. I can't remember. I just know plants have a vital role in the environment. Oh, you love the outfit. Thank you so much, Lily. I shall be wearing this for the kids. And I actually don't feel too hot in this. Drinking water and having the air conditioning on makes it 10,000 times better, where I don't feel like I'm burning alive. It happens. It's a fix. Oh, there's a fix. Oh, really? See? It was only a matter of time. Because honestly, I think because I know coding enough to understand that it won't take that long to make a lot of bug fixes as mods. So that photo thing, that was an easy one to fix. I knew it was going to take like maybe an hour or two. But I don't do coding like that because I think I would break my own game, even if I tried. Okay, good. The flooring's done. I got all my windows. Oh, that's not even at all. I'm going to delete this. There we go. Yeah, so we're wearing this outfit because I said I would wear it for charity. I think it was like when we hit, what was it? I think it was like $5,000 raised for St. Jude. I would wear a purple Teletubbie outfit and build something in The Sims. I was like, yeah. Trees give oxygen. That's right. Also, Pearl, hello. It's good seeing you. When was the last time I drank water? 2 minutes ago. I was like, what happened? I forgot I have better build and buy in my game, so it does a weird thing. I'm like, what happened? I just talk so fast that it sounds like I'm running out of breath. It happens to me every day. It's a constant thing. But I'm fine, trust me. I'll get water in a second. Where is my thingamajigger? Here it is. Betraying us with the purple belt. What do you mean betraying you? I didn't do anything. Shield your eyes. Shield your eyes. You know, honestly, what makes me very happy about this is that Shella, my dear weird. Okay, my dear enemy friend has to do an all yellow stream. So that brings me joy. And that's all that matters. But if you want to know how to do the flooring trick that I just did, one of my mods had posted the link in the chat to a YouTube short that I made. So that way you can try it too. And it's all base game flooring too that I did. Okay. Let's figure out this flooring. What's in white? But yeah, it's just exclamation point floor in the chat to get that link. Oh, that's not it. Ew. Ew, wait. Wait a minute. I'll use it. She's gonna hate that. Yep. And that's okay. And you know what? It's all for the kids of St. Jude, and that's all that matters. We streamers suffer, so kids shall not suffer ever again, because no kid shall die in the dawn of life. I'm starting to feel sleepy. Oh, Lou, I'm glad the stream can put you to sleep. You know what's so funny? I just learned a while ago. I remember people used to say that my streams put them to sleep. And I'm like, oh, okay, thanks, I guess. And then I realized it was a compliment because they find my streams very calming. I'm like, oh, thank you. It's like, sure. You just checked out my shop. Oh, thank you so much, Glitter. I really love my store. I haven't added anything new to my store in a while because I've been so busy. But I might do like a sale on my store just to clear out a few things so that way I can add in more stuff. But thank you so much. I really appreciate that. My first little small business I've ever made, and I'm really proud of it. It brings me joy that people like this stuff. Yes, we got her. Oh, she said she's only making such a big promise because she didn't think she would hit the goal. We proved her wrong. You know, the thing is, never underestimate your community, because if it's something that you hate, they're like, oh, okay, watch. That is Tinky Winky G, and is indeed. It's the real one. The other one's a fraud and a fake. I'm suing them, actually. So, you'll see me on Judge Judy next week, everyone. So you better watch. You have to support Tinky Winky. I'm suing the fraud that they were, because clearly they're using my name and I don't like that. So I'm gonna have to like get my money's worth. I have to get my bag. Okay, so watch it, Judge Judy, next week at 3 p.m. Central. We'll have to see you suffer for the last, yeah. You know, it's all for the lulz, and I really enjoy it though. If I have to look silly for the kids, that's okay. I don't mind it. Okay. Yeah, it honestly, I find my streams very calming too. Every once in a while, when I have the sound off of my own stream. When the sound is off, I'm like, oh, peace and quiet, lovely. Not Judge Judy. You know, she said she needs to come back. She called me, you know, a couple months ago saying, I know that you're the real Tinky Winky and all, and I'm trying to make a comeback. So like, can you just like sue the fraud Tinky Winky so I can get my money's worth? And I said, sure, anything for Judge Judy, you know, just, it's a favor. It's fine. You also watch my VODs if you're not live. Oh, thank you. She said it's about lobsters too. The lobsters? Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna cover this area with a plant. Must fill in all gaps. Also, Kalash, long time no see. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you, friend. Everything for the kids and Judge Judy. Oh, it's funny. Honestly though, I have not even watched Judge Judy my entire life, so yeah. And if you think I was serious, I was joking the entire time. I don't know Judge Judy. To give you all context. But imagine if I did. Oh my goodness. What a time. I love the lore we're getting here. You're welcome. I think honestly, it's what needed to be done. I had to set the record straight and let you all know what really happened in the year 1998. I had to let you all know. At the age of 2 years old, on April 6, 1998, I had to explain what really happened. Texas, hello, and Jazz, welcome back. You're really doing a service for Miss Judy. I really am. It's gonna be the best special ever. Tinky Winky versus Tinky Winky on Judge Judy. Imagine it's Judge Judy New York. That would be, honestly, that would be kind of funny. And I'm so glad you're doing well today, Kalashe. Since you're live in purple, I hope you're doing well. Life has been busy. Oh, I bet. Life can get a little bit crazy, so I totally understand. But things have been going great. We have been doing a lot of things this entire month. It's been quite crazy, I would say, because we've been fundraising for St. Jude this entire month, and it's been so rewarding. We're almost at $7,000 for St. Jude. In the 19 years, the update has your game tripping about calling up Judy. Oh. You know, something I would love to see in the game, because I know that we have lawyers in the game. I think it came with Discovery University that we got lawyers as a career. I thought it was like the best thing ever, but I wish it was like an active career or like a semi one, like the City Living ones, where we could go to people's houses and like do different things and work from home and whatnot. I thought that was fun. Oh, yeah, cheese is broken after the update. Oh, it is? Oh, well, that's not good. I know that MCC is fine. I'm kind of glad that I'm building and not doing gameplay, because if I was doing gameplay, my game will be rough. I know that more columns mod is a little bit broken right now at the moment. So question, you add all the mods back one at a time after update? No. I just keep everything in. I don't really take my mods out anymore. I'm too lazy. So I just keep them all in. I say risk it for the biscuit. Why not? I'm literally not joking. I really just don't have the patience to take my mods out. Because my game updates automatically as soon as I open up my computer and there's an update. There's no point. However, I do back up all of my like save files and like my screenshots and tray folders and whatnot. But my mods, I don't care. I know they're gonna break anyway. Another day in the life of a mod. Order. What can you do? Oh, it would be, I would love it to be tied with the police career. I agree. That would be nice. You love the Teletubbie cosplay. Thank you very much. Pre-teen mods seems to be okay. I've never used that mod. UI cheats is not broken in your game, but your eyebrow default eyes are broken. I know that they fixed a few things. They have a laundry list that they made a while back ago of what's gonna be fixed, and I haven't had a chance to look at it fully to see what they did. So yeah, I have no idea. Purple. I need, really? I thought there was a proper flower box that's purple. These are not what I want. Well, what if I just like, no. Well, no, that would just be weird. Never mind. Plan's not working. Also, wait, Midget, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. I know I'm glad you like the build so far. I kind of like how it's turning out. The flowers are saving me a lot. Landscaping solves all of my problems. It really does. I know some mods have been broken, but not all mods are broken. I would suggest checking the Deaderpool Discord. It's like your one-stop shop place to see what mods are broken, what needs to be updated, what new mods are out, etc., etc. But that's like my one place I would suggest everyone to go to, just because it's easier. They can see what's happening. There we go. Also, Ev, it's been a long time. I'm so glad that you're back. How are you? A reshade. I don't have much other than plans for mods, so it's so tiresome. Yeah, I don't really use a lot of mods in my game. It's usually just a bunch of CC that I have in my game that's just there. But I feel like I have never had like an issue with my game bugging out just because I don't use that much mods anymore. Like the education overhaul mod, pregnancy overhaul mod is what I mainly use a lot. And of course, like with MCC and UI cheats, but nothing's like too like drastically crazy. Okay. The landscaping's, oh, it's not done. Oops. We about Grown Together when it came out and just learned why Sansequoia was a blank screen. Oh, the tool mod. Oh, see. I'm scared of the tool mod, so I don't use it. I was not good at math, so I do not use it no more. But yeah, I don't really use that no more. But if you want to join their Discord server for Deaderpool, oh, what's this? I have no idea what it is. Oh, there you go. Thank you. There is a link in the chat if you want to go to the Deaderpool Discord. It's just discord.gg/MCC. Backing up save files and updating mods. Can it be me? Oh, so you like to live life on the edge then? I mean, honestly, who doesn't? My motto would say, risk it for the biscuit. What could possibly go wrong? Everything. You know what? That's okay. That's a tomorrow problem. Today, I worry about nothing. That's a tomorrow problem. But yeah, feel free to join the Discord and Deaderpool's Discord so that way you can see what mods are broken, what's updated. You're good at math and you're still terrified of it. I just watch Gluon use it and other people use it. I just watch from afar and I'm like, oh cool, I'll watch you. I'll never use it because I don't want to. Okay, let me add in my dirt and then we can probably start doing the actual interior and everything else afterwards. But yeah, if you're popping in right now, currently, we are doing an all purple build in The Sims 4 because we hit $5,000 raised for St. Jude. And I said I would do an all purple build in The Sims 4 while wearing a Teletubby costume. You're going in with the purple landscaping. Can't wait to see the finished build. I'm excited. And yeah, no problem, Lou. Enjoy your rest. Thank you for hanging out. We'll hopefully see you tomorrow morning. If not, then we'll see you again soon. I think what saves me a lot is landscaping. Landscaping is key for me. It brings me joy. Oh, that is smart. Having favorite folders for all your mods and see to keep track of all of them. Because I'm lazy. I limit myself to like 5-10 mods. And I just keep track of all of them. And I'm like, oh, that's good. Seems easy enough to keep track of those. Okay. Tool mod terrifies you. I only rotate a pillow and end up putting it on the moon and not the moon. Oh my gosh. One time I did that. And it was like, where did it go? It was 10,000 feet underground. I'm like, well, okay. Never again. I mean, honestly, Twisted Mexie's mind is insane. Like, good insane. I don't know how he does it, but Oof. Learning curve. How did you get the deck without... How did you get the deck without the house raising? Oh no, I raised it off of the floor. It's already raised, the foundation. Ooh, put it back up there. There you go. An orange Shin's house. She's almost an adult. Ooh. What is remind me, isn't the orange gen in the criminal career for the Natsuberry? I'm getting back to building. Nice. What do you think of what are you thinking of building, Jazz? Okay, I'm gonna use some debug. Save my time. Landscaping scares you. I get so intimidated. It takes time. I would say with landscaping, there's a lot of a learning curve with it. Something I would say and try and do is like use maybe 3 or 4 plants repeatedly, but size them up and down so that way they look a little bit more different. Because I only use like maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I like use 5 plants, but they're all different sizes. But it makes them look like I've like used a ton. But in reality, I never did. Oh, you had ads playing. Oh, I'm so sorry. But no, you didn't miss too much. No, I was just trying to figure out where my fences are. But nothing too important. I was just placing down dirt. Okay, here we go. But yeah, the key thing is always use like the same plants, but size them up and down. They look a little bit more different from afar. Because up close, you can see that they're all the same, but not really. Oh, so hopefully that helps. And that's what I usually do with all my landscaping, just like repeat all the stuff. Because I have no patience. No patience. I flip-flop where I love to build and then I love gameplay. I'm the same way. Like from time to time, I'll do a lot of gameplay and then I'm like, my Sims need a new house. So I'll just build them a new house based on the story. Your mods in CC are organized and you love it. Would you like to organize mine? The Tinky antenna flying over. It's making me wheeze. I swear, this thing is like huge on my head. I thought wearing headphones under this would work, but no. It's rough. It's rough. Okay. Help. Help. Okay. And that's how you want to do it. Mm-hmm. You're so patient with the antenna. Honestly, I'm over it. I'm like, let it slide near my face. It's okay. I mean, I'm getting good signal. Because clearly, as we all know, my belly is a TV. So I'm getting good satellite channels over here. I have like 10,000 channels. I even have Netflix without even paying for it. That's how good my antenna is, clearly. So I hope you're all jealous. You can't use mods on your laptop because it's dying, and I started to stand by my sorting method and it's very helpful. Oh, that's good. Yes, I can. Oh. Okay, I'll just send it over then, Deb. On my way. On my way to sending you over my mods folder, organize. I think I want to actually make this. I'm gonna push it back actually. There we go. We need to like stuff or something like that. Yeah, I agree. I feel like there should be like a better sorting method when it comes to CC or something. But you know what we need in this game? More purple. Because something does not match at all. How's my CC folder? It's not too bad. It's not horrendous. I no longer have a lot of sort later folders. They have wind down to only 2 sort later folders. So we're making progress, at least. Also, Laura, welcome, and it's good seeing you. I hope you're doing well. How was your stream? The bane of my existence is terrain paint. Oh, terrain paint is rough. I was like, where do I start? That's my real question. Where do I start with my terrain paint? That is too dang big. No, thank you. I'll copy and pasta this. over. There we go. You learn to love landscaping and terraforming to make up with my mediocre building skills, and I feel like a superhuman freak now. That's very good. I cannot relate. I feel like with terrain, like terraforming, that scares me. I'm too intimidated by it to like how to make it look good. Like the other day, my friend Emrys was doing a new shell challenge, and he was using the water feature and a few terrain tools. I'm like, oh no, I can't do it. Oh yeah, I know. We all know that Cass is broken. We've been talking about it for a while. The homework keeps disappearing. Oh no. A purple pool. Oh, that could be interesting. It's like the pink swatches don't match. Yes. Oh, let me show you. So this has annoyed me for a long time. So you know how in the game with the sighting, this one in particular, it's not purple. The game says it's purple, but it's not. It's like a bluish purple, and I don't like it. I don't know. A bit weird. I don't know. Oh, it glitches. It always glitches away. Oh no, not the terraforming. Okay. We've got this figured out. I kind of want a little pond in the front for a change. Use some terrain tools. Be bold. Blurple. It's periwinkle. Really? Interesting. I've never actually used that wallpaper in that swatch, but periwinkle. Well, that's interesting. I would perish for a mod that auto places terrain paint. Oh, same. I use very minimal terrain paint. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh my goodness. What in tarnation? Smooth that out. What is happening? Ew, what is that? Put it back. Oh no. Oh, what? No, go back. Wait, no, 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 no. No, no. Smooth it out. Don't be shy. You're fine. This game is playing tricks on me today, I swear. Oh my gosh, lilac, that would be a good color. Oh no, Blurple Rose, hello. We were talking about wallpaper in the game. Oh, why is it like that? See, I don't want it to be too deep. Oh, no, put it back. Remove water, filter height. Well, not that much. Oh, wait. Oh no. I don't know. Yeah, oh well. I loved seeing your facing your fears. Terrain tools are the bane of my existence. I want it gone. Someone help. Anyway, I celebrate you. Welcome in. This is sending me because it's exactly how terraforming is. Like, you don't know what is that? Literally. Like, what is that? I don't understand. Why is it there? Make it go away. Maybe adding dirt will solve all of my issues. Maybe that will help. Yeah? Dirt? Solving all of my issues, yeah? Seems legit enough. I could make it, well, not that. I could make it deeper. That could probably like smooth out a few things, maybe. Probably not. That probably ruined everything. But you know what? That's okay. Because in reality, we just cover everything with trees and believe that it doesn't exist anymore. Cover everything with trees and all of our problems are solved. Clearly. And that's what I keep telling myself. Just keep adding trees and we'll be fine. Bob Ross always says, paint happy trees. Well, in The Sims, I plant them and pretend nothing ever happened. Like nothing ever went wrong. Poe was your favorite Teletubby, but Tinky Winky was a king. Actually, I am the real Tinky Winky, so thank you. I appreciate that, Brie. I'm the real Tinky Winky, Lala, Poe, and Dipsy. I'm all four of them at once. I'm basically everywhere, everything, everywhere, all at once. I am all. If in doubt, add trees. Yes. If you see a random wall that's blank and don't know what to do, add a tree. Add trees everywhere. Which Tubby is red. Lala is yellow. Pinky Winky's purple. Poe is red. According to Judge Judy, at least. True. Tinky Winky, Ipsy, Lala, Poe, Teletubbies, Teletubbies. You know, honestly, you all should have been here earlier because we were discussing how they're redoing Barney and they remodeled how he looks. And I'm not joking. I almost sang the playground version of the Barney theme song. If you know the playground version, you know what I mean. And that's not a family-friendly song to sing at all. That one's rough. Oh, that is red. I'm going back. Yeah, we're not allowed to touch Barney. No. They are not allowed. It's made by the same people who made Barbie. So it's a little bit different. About ready to landscape a shell build next. Very good coupon. Never stop. Keep going. Okay, maybe we finally can actually decorate on the inside. We're avoiding everything. So now we can focus on the interior. No, that's not missing at all. No. You want to see what the new Barney looks like? If I can find it. Oh, what's that? The new Barney looks like straight out of Barbie. But you know what? That's okay. Because he'll be arriving in 2024. I'm gonna Google it. 2 a.m. here in Ireland, so I'm ready for Nightmare Fuel. Here you go, everyone. The new Barney, everyone. But he's kind of cute, though. Very cute. Yeah, new TV show coming out next year. Mattel is bringing back Barney in 2024 with a new TV show and a new look. NPR reported that news to all of us. You know, secretly, I thought Barney had their own Play-Doh. Face cheeks. I should clarify. Yeah. Yeah, the people who made Barbie is now making Barbie or Barney. Barbie. Oh yeah, he's way better looking than the original one. The original one looks horrifying. I don't like the original one. Back then we didn't know better. If you all want real nightmare fuel, just look at this. Because why? That's horrifying. I don't think we all were okay as kids. Because that's real nightmare fuel. Yeah. This kind of looks like Barney Jr. a little bit. Well, I mean, honestly, now that I'm older, he kind of looks like, I mean, I know it's like grown adults in costumes, which is scary to me now. I blame Yo Gabba Gabba. So. But you know, it's not as bad. Not as bad. There are other photos that I won't show because they're just rough. I just remember that Demi Lovato and Selena Gomez was on Barney and Friends when they were younger, and that was a cool thing to know. So, I hope you all enjoyed that little segue. But no, I would watch Barney in the dark. Sometimes in the morning, depending on like what I was doing. Never again. Never again. Oh wait. Wait, these curtains actually look really good. Oh, there might be hope for this house today. Oh my goodness. Okay, not that one. No. Maybe I stand corrected. Some of the curtains look a little bit rough. A little bit rough. I might get away with something, but not in the way I hope. Oh no. Well, I could get away with the Parenthood ones. Parenthood has a good tint to it that makes sense. You say that as a grown man in a costume. Well, mine is understandable. At least I'm only doing it for 3 hours and not 10,000 seasons, so. Mine's with a purpose. It's for children. For St. Jude. Is there really a difference though? Honestly, there's really no difference. Now that I think about it. I mean, that was a kid show. I'm in a costume for the St. Jude kids. There really isn't a difference. You know, when you start saying things out loud, it all makes sense. Well, anyway, how are you all feeling? How's it going? How's your day? When the CC gets kicked off your Sims, so you have to redo them. Oh, it's rough. I went to one save file literally today before stream, and I'm like, where's all of my Sims clothes? What happened? I'm doing it for charity, he says. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, I'm unwell. But we're okay. We're decorating, right? Yeah. It was established in court of law. Oh my gosh. This stream is funny. I'm gonna size it down. So. Oh, looks nice. Okay. I'll use that. I don't want to use a pillow. I want to use that thing, but in different. Well, I can't use a different swatch. What if I'll do that one. That seems nice. My day has been low-key still sick. Oh, I hope you feel better, Coupon. There was a Barney movie? Interesting. Bring them gently, let this happen. I did not know there was a Barney movie. Well, the more you know, honestly, the better, I guess. You know, Oh, that's custom content. Never mind, that's Little Dickus. Anyway, moving on. Oh, you're doing good. Thanks for the enlightening of the purple dinosaur. You're welcome. You know, always happy to supply the goods for any moments you all need. Nightmare fuel. Sarah, hello. How's it going, friends? It's good seeing you. I'm the real Tinky Winky. The other one's a fraud. I'm suing them, and we're going to court next week at 3 p.m. on a Wednesday, and Judge Judy will be the judge. So I just wanted to clarify that while you all showed up. Yep. Anyway, but no. We are currently doing an all purple build in The Sims 4 because we raised $5,000 for St. Jude, and today is that day. We're doing an all purple build in a Teletubbie costume, and we're getting very close to our $7,000 goal too for St. Jude, by the way. But Sarah, how was your stream though? I hope you went well. What were you all up to? Glad you caught everyone up on the lore. The people needed to know. The people needed to know. But welcome in everyone. Kitty, Kit Katie, welcome in. And Lobia and Sarah and Arjlu and Britt and Miss Kitty and just love. I said that completely wrong. Anyway, thank you all so much for the follows, by the way. I really appreciate that. Oh, building. Ooh. What were you building in The Sims? Anything in particular? Was it for a challenge? But yeah, I just been building this entire time. We just got done with the landscaping, And I'm telling you, these plants saved my life. They've saved my life. I'm using this house for a teenager wanting to become an astronaut. And I realized there's actually a purple astronaut rocket ship in the game. So it's like, might as well use that for a story and see how far we can go with that. But yeah, we've just been doing all this fun stuff this entire week while raising money for St. Jude. And I'm sure you all know about St. Jude from Sarah. You also were fundraising for St. Jude too as well. So I'm pretty sure everyone knows that from you and Simsy and everyone. But I'm just like so thankful that we got to do all this entire month. And May has gone by so quick. Like, how is tomorrow May 31st? I don't understand. It's crazy. But I'm glad to take a nap though later. I'm ready for the naps. Oh, the House Hunter Challenge. Oh, I love that you do the House Hunter challenges. Those are very fun. Also, by the way, if y'all don't know, Sarah's so cool. Let me just like flex on Sarah. So Sarah won't do it for herself because I will. But basically, Sarah is so cool. If you don't watch her YouTube videos, what are you doing? Please do. You won't regret it. But also, her TikToks are very cool. I'm like, how do you do what you do? My brain can't fathom that much creativity at all to make a TikTok that quick. So you're very cool, by the way. I love what you do. Keep it up. Don't stop. Don't let those trolls take you down. Those trolls that are calling you rude things are trash. So just know that you're cool. You're talented. You're amazing. Keep going. Block the haters. They're just jealous that you're talented and they're not. So anyway, but I really love the House Hunters, and I have to go watch the VOD back though, because I'm really excited to see what you did this time. You're so silly. Weird. Don't see yellow. What do you mean? I bet Shella is loving the purple. Shella, she loves the purple, but you know what? She has to do an all yellow stream, so so it's kind of, it's even it out basically. Also, Kellyanne, thank you so much for the $50 donation, by the way, to St. Jude, donating for art supplies for the kids and also voting for Bonehilda on the poll, which, by the way, Bonehilda's gonna win this poll by tomorrow. I can guarantee that. It's gonna happen. But thank you so much. Time to construct a human perception. You just got here. What are you wearing, bestie? What do you mean? What do you mean what I'm wearing? It's normal, of course. What do you mean I'm wearing? No, I'm wearing a Tinky Winky, a Teletubbie costume for St. Jude, since we're fundraising for them until tomorrow. And I said at 5,000 I would wear this costume and build an all purple house. And today is that day. So it's all for the kids. I also wanted to tell you all that they're redoing Barney. And yeah. But anyway, Sarah and people who came from Sarah's community, if you all have to dip out and de-stream and relax and eat food and drink water, feel free. Lurk away if you would like to. We'll just be here lurking and building away. But have fun. But again, thank you, Sarah, for sending your lovely community over here. I really appreciate that so much. I think I'm gonna do one of these right here. I would say the pastel pop kit is coming in handy with this one today. Yeah, Tinky Winky. I own the Lala costume. I'm just trying to get the Poe and Dipsy one, but those are like $60 each, and I don't want to pay that much, so I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, the new Barney is scary, but he looks way better than he did before. Like, he looks way cuter, I think. I'm gonna do something like that. I'm gonna get a rug. But yeah, that's what we've been doing today, this entire time. It's a new fashion statement, yes. It's kind of funny though. It's been a chaotic day, but it's been also a chaotic month. But it's been the best month ever. Oh, wait. Why do I not hate it? You know, when going through the catalog of The Sims 4, you start to realize that we have a lot of items that don't match, but they slowly work together over time. Like if you just squint your eyes and tilt your head, it just gets better. That's not even. There we go. I just don't like change. That's understandable. The stream is so chaotic yet cozy the same here. Well, Bohemian Bebo, welcome in. Pretty much. And you know what's funny, Elena? There's actually a TikTok that I wanted to do for a long time that's Teletubby related. And I'm like, I must collect all of them to complete said TikTok. So it has to happen at some point. The Infinity Stones. I'm the real Thanos, actually. The other one's a fraud. I invented fashion, clearly. Of course. I'm the real fashion icon. My real name actually is just fashion icon. So yeah, that's me. Tinky and Thanos Winky. Call of Duty right now. I'm calling her. I have her on speed dial. She's #1 on my phone. I'm just racking up. So to give you all context, basically, Judge Judy is going to be my judge for next week when I sue basically the entire Teletubby franchise for using my likeness, because that's very rude. Honestly, like, how dare they? And I'm also suing Thanos, the actor, and Marvel. And Judge Judy called me like a few months ago saying, hey, I know that you're like all these like cool things and like you're all like the real people and all that stuff like that. I'm like, okay, cool. And she said, can you like sue these people so I can like revive my show in a better, different way and, you know, get some money? And I'm like, I said, sure, why not? Totally fine with me. I don't care. So we're doing that next week. I'll stream it on Twitch and you all will be here. So watch it 3 p.m. Central, live on Twitch. And we're gonna just sue the pants off of everyone. But imagine if I knew Judge Judy. That'd be funny. Imagine, that'd be hilarious. That'd be a major flex though. I don't know if you all could tell if I was serious or not. I was joking. But also, Christina, thank you so much for the $33 donation, by the way, to St. Jude. And also getting a no chemo party and voting for Bonehilda on the poll. Oh, we have a pronoun check in chat, by the way, friends. My pronouns are he, him. If y'all didn't know, feel free to share your pronouns in the chat if you would like to. But we just hit $6.9 thousand raised for St. Jude. Let's go, everyone. So we're only $100 away from hitting 7,000. And at 7,000, I said I would do an all purple island in Animal Crossing if we hit $7,000 raised for the kids. We already restarted my island this morning. So if you have a spare $100, or if you want to do a dollar train, that also does help get us towards our goal very quickly. But if you cannot donate, that's okay. You are donating your time, and I really appreciate that a lot. I want to make sure people never feel bad about they cannot donate. You're donating your time, your eyes, and your ears, listening to my craziness that is my stream, and I really appreciate that a lot. And also, thank you for letting me know all your pronouns, by the way. I really do appreciate that so much. Oh, and if you didn't know this, there's actually a lovely Google Chrome and Firefox extension you can download that you can add to your browsers to get your proper pronouns displayed in Twitch chat, which I think is pretty cool. So if you didn't know that, now you know. Everyone, very good. I love that song, by the way, Kalache. That's a good song. It's a bop. I'm gonna move this over here. Move this over here. I'm gonna put what do you call it? I'm gonna put a stove here. I'm like, what's the word? I don't know words. Oh, that looks so cool. Why do I like it? Why do I not hate it? Can confirm that extension is lifesaver. Oh, it is 100%. I use it all the time, and I'm so glad that it exists. Let's hope to one day that Twitch implements it fully. But the person who made that extension is an absolute amazing person for making that extension. I know I couldn't because my coding skills only go so far. It only goes so far. Why do I want cabinets when it doesn't want to work properly? I just want cabinets. That's all I want. Can a boy have his cabinets? That would be nice. I just want to be a cabinet boy. I know, I wish it was on mobile too. That would be nice. That won't work. This could work, but it's open. I would have to get rid of the, well, if I get rid of the curtain, that just goes through it. So maybe, well, necessarily not all kitchens have a lot of cabinets anyway. So I think not having a lot of cabinets is fine with this build. Let's just say they're running low on space and they had to, you know, cut a few corners here and there to kind of get what they needed and save on their budget. Let's go with that. Yeah. Oh, you've been lurking, but pop in and say, I love this build. Oh, thank you so much, Moonlight. I have to say, even though purple is not the best color in the game, it is starting to be very good. It's starting to look very nice, I have to say. That's the only block you can use? Really? We don't really have a lot of table options, I realize. That's not purple. That works, but it doesn't work. You know what? What? That's a buffet table. You know, when in doubt, go to prom. That's gonna cost us. Still working on the shiftless cars. Yes. We have a lot of chair options, but it's like, yeah. Sometimes not a lot of houses have a lot of cabinets, so it's like saving some money, saving space seems okay. But you know what? Actually, what they could do, they could eat outside because they love the outdoors more than the indoors. So instead of having a dining room table, we'll use it as a living room option. See, we're cutting corners, we're making it with a purpose. This is working out very well. A Klepto Sim came in and took the cabinets. Yes, smart. Klepto stole our cabinets. You're loving the vibe of this build, not gonna lie. Oh, thank you so much, Sushi. I kind of forgot that I made a TV myself. I forgot I had designed a TV a long time ago. It's on my Patreon if you want it. It's free. But I forgot I had made a purple TV a long time ago. That's custom content. I can use this TV though. I'm glad I just checked Twitch to see a Teletubbie. You know, you're here for the vibes and I appreciate that. But welcome in. Maybe a wooden table with purple chairs. Do we have a wooden table? Now, why is that not categorized correctly? Well, I guess it's technically outdoors. I could use this thing, but on the outside. Because we need space for like a chair and stuff to sit in our living room. Like undid them and packed them in the trunk. Yes. It's not a trunk. It's in storage. That's like pink. I would say though that the pastel pop kit has made this a lot easier to decorate, especially with the wallpaper. Like a lot. Oh, thank you. I'm like the TV. And Oma Simster, hello. a land speeder in the front lawn for the orange gen. Wait, what's a land speeder? What's that? What is? Oh, wait, is it like a yeah, actually, what is a land speeder? Oh, yeah. I say go for it. Yes. Also, Savvy, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. It's good seeing you. An island in the kitchen. See, I could add an island, but I would have to replace the counters, which is not like the end of the world. But I could. I don't know why we didn't get count or islands for the country kitchen kit. Because I like the soft purple, and the other ones just look a bit rough. Like, I don't like this dark, deep purple. Too dark for my liking. It doesn't match the walls right either. Yeah, I thought that we had an island for the kit, unless, well, unless it's not categorized correctly. Wait. Oh, it's not categorized correctly. It's not categorized for purple for the island. That is so weird. Anyway, they have to fix that. Anyway, I love the pastel pop kit. Jesse did so well on collaborating with the Sims team on that kit. I hope that they do more collaborations on kits, because those are very fun. I don't know. There's a few like mismatched things in the game that are like a certain color, but they're not categorized correctly. So something that they should look into. I'm gonna make it a mental note saying, hey, this is a little bit broken. Can we have it fixed, please? I'll add in the sink over here. I think the kitchen looks cute. I need to use more purple. Honestly, the purple kitchen does look very nice, and using the parented curtains actually makes it a little bit better. I love Patreon because most things are free on there and it's easier to download stuff. Oh, it is. Whenever I make new CC, which is like every once in a blue moon, I always put my CC for free because I have no patience to make things behind a paywall, because I will forget. And then someone will have to remind me, and then I'll feel bad. And then I'm like, oh, I'll just make it for free forever. Because honestly, I only make CC for fun. I don't really do it as like a profession or like other people do, but I just like make it for fun. It's like a practice thing. I was just thinking soft purple. Are you my spirit animal, Spring? Maybe. Soft purple makes sense. The other ones don't. I might be your spirit animal. Yes. I could be. The whole thing needs to be fixed. Yes. Oh my, Sarah. 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 Excuse-moi. Sarah. Wait. Yeah, Sarah. Thank you for the $100 donation, by the way, to St. Jude. And also, Sydney, thank you for the $1 donation, by the way, to St. Jude as well. We have officially hit $7,000, by the way, to St. Jude. $7,000 raised for the kids, Sarah. I know you wanted that purple island so badly. I had a feeling we were gonna do something, but I didn't know what. But so now we have to do an all purple island in Animal Crossing. So that's happening. It's gonna be a slow and slow process because we just reserved the island this morning. I'm looking up design codes as we speak. Because eventually we're gonna get there. But also, Luke, how are you, by the way? It's good seeing you. But $7,000, that is insane. That is crazy. I had a goal of $1,000 for the whole month. That's crazy. $7,000. What in the world? Sarah coming in clutch. Yes. Now I don't even know, like, I mean, the charity ends tomorrow. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I'll raise it. I'll raise it to, like, where's my thing at? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? But oh my gosh, thank you all so much. I sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, cannot believe we hit $7,000, because we started raising money for St. Jude at the beginning of May, on like May 6th. And I'm not joking, I never expect anyone to like donate or do anything at all. Like, I'm just here for the good vibes and just having fun. And I cannot believe it. We had $1,000 in one stream in one day, which was very insane. And honestly, I just thank you all so much. Safe to say you raised a bit more than 1,000. Yeah, that's crazy. Tinky Winky is shook. The Taylor concert is catching up to you, Luke. How are you? Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna raise the goal to $7,250 to that goal, because I have nothing else. I mean, the charity ends tomorrow. Stephen Bean in purple, the prophecy has come true. I'm in my speak now era, okay? But I'm so glad we got to support St. Jude this entire month. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Kids should never die from cancer at all. I just cannot believe that. Oh my gosh. Because the most we've raised for St. Jude in 1 month is $10,000, which is very insane. And I'm like, huh? It's a purple day for a purple day. Oh my goodness. Anyway, well, Sarah, you have your wish. But yeah, no kid should ever die in the dawn of life. Like, the one motto about St. Jude is like, their motto is like finding cures and saving children. Like, they share their research around the world. They want to make sure that they get rid of childhood cancer. And when they opened up their doors in the early of 1960, the survival rate for childhood cancer was only 20%. And now that has been flipped 10,000 times to 80%. So their ultimate goal is to basically, we as like donors and supporters of St. Jude, is to put them out of business. That means no more childhood cancer, no more cancer ever, because their goal is to finding cures and saving kids. And the fact that people at St. Jude pay for everything. So like no parent ever receives a bill at St. Jude. It's like the parents only have to like take care of their child to get better. So they can like make them have fun and like chill and like play with them and just like make sure that they're happy. St. Jude pays for like their travel, their food, their housing, their treatment, everything from like down to like the simplest stuff. They pay for everything. Parents don't pay a single dime. And I believe St. Jude can get to that goal where they cure childhood cancer, where it's 100%. And they're also like continuously like finding more ways to make the treatments less toxic. So like the adults that were treated and cured at St. Jude and everything, a lot of the times those adults come back to St. Jude and allow St. Jude to test them of like how they're feeling, what's going on, and all that other stuff, like yearly checkups, basically, like regular doctor visits too. But they want to make sure that how they're feeling, their body and everything, and making sure that the treatment they had when they were kids, they can change that and make that less toxic for the kids today. And I think it's just very beautiful what they do, honestly. I'm gonna put up a case over here. I don't know, but we're gonna do a tour of St. Jude tomorrow, a virtual tour on their website, and I think it's gonna be really, really wholesome and very nice. We can all collectively cry together, pour out all of our tears as a family. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, we love the new Speak Now era. Thank you. Also, Jordy, by the way, how are you? I hope you're doing great. I hope it's okay to say, but I bet St. Jude has saved plenty of lives even outside the hospital. Yes, St. Jude has saved a lot of lives even outside of the hospital. You are correct. They have. No tears left to cry, exactly. Oh my gosh. Alex was like, did you just donate $100? I'm like, it was for the kids with cancer. And then he said, oh, I guess it's okay. All guilty. It's like, I guess that's okay. You know, for the kids. Kids who are dying from cancer. It's helping the kids. It's for a worthy cause. Plus, you can write that on your taxes as a charity donation. So, I guess like technically a win for taxes and also helping the kids of St. Jude. Yay. What am I trying to do? I'm discombobulated today. I will finish this purple bill today. I can guarantee that. I'm just going so slow because I got on my soapbox and I was talking about St. Jude as I usually do anyway. But hello, Mr. Buster. We are currently building an all purple house in The Sims 4 while raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And we've raised $7,000 today. And it's been very insane on what we have accomplished in over a month. And it's been great. But also, I'm just as Tinky Winky from Teletubbies because we ended up raising over $5,000 for said charity. And I said I would dress like this and build an all purple house. For the kids. Always for the kids. Why do we not have more pastels? You know, that's what we need. More pastel. Well, not really. I think I'm okay with not having pastels anymore. I would rather have like more simpler stuff. You know? Yeah. But overall, how are you doing though? Hopefully doing good. I can also get my employer to match too. Exactly. They have this thing on Twitch. Or not Twitch, but they have this thing on Tiltify. If you work at like a job, if you have a job and your employer has like this employer matching, when you go to donate on Tiltify, they have this thing called employer matching where your employer will match your donation. So like, for example, if Sarah like donated $100, their employer would match that and donate $100 as well. So it's pretty cool and like an awesome incentive. Make your company pay. Like they need the money, you know? So I think it's a very, very awesome thing that Tiltify added in. And they also have it where you can do donation matching. We've had the privilege of having one donation matching before where someone would have saying like, I would match up to $500 and every donation that is in that little donation matching challenge gets doubled ×2 or ×3 or ×4, depending on how many matches are happening at the exact same time. And I think it's phenomenal. But yeah, and I'm glad you're doing good, Mr. Buster. Did anyone get a chance to see what the new kits? What are your thoughts? The new kits. Oh, it's a vibe, thank you. I remember when my sister was younger, she said she was gonna donate most of her savings to St. Jude. Oh, that's really nice, and she actually did. That's so nice of her. That's really nice. I honestly, for me, I always try to make myself, I always try to make sure that I donate to charities every year or every month. Whenever I do charity streams, I always donate myself. Because I said, why not? I think it's very important and it goes to a worthy cause and it helps so many different people around the world. Yeah, we hit 7K. I think a couple minutes ago, which is insane. I don't know if anyone clipped that, but if someone did, that would be great. But we hit 7,000. Fuzzington, now I have to do an all purple island. Shella's gonna be very happy. So I hope you're happy, Sarah. Because I'm happy, because the kids are happy. And that's all I care about. At least the kids are happy. I need both kits now. Honestly, same. The new kits come out on Thursday, and we are getting a Book Nook kit and a grunge rival kit, which I'm so happy that we're getting more grunge. Because I'm okay with the pastels and everything, but we need more like darker, neutral tones in the game, just because it makes it much easier. I'm sitting snug in my purple blankie IRL. That's very nice. Panda Lover, thank you for the follow. But I'm really excited for the book nook kit because I think it's gonna be very nice of what we're all getting with it. I don't know why that's that. Okay. Ah! I don't know why I clicked. Do I dislike the color yellow? I'm just not fond of it. It's a color that I don't own a lot, and it's a color that I just don't look good in. So just don't have it. Cause like I literally only own like 3 pairs of purple, a shirt from Get Together, I think a shirt from Twitch, and this. I only own 3 purple things. Everything else is like yellow, blue, gold, white, black, all that, but nothing really purple in my household. My mom loves the color purple a lot, though. She likes it. I don't want to up a 2 plant. The modular bookshelves are going to be so much fun to use. Oh, they are. And I'm so excited. You're excited for the build and buy kit and the cast kit, but that's not unusual for you. I'm gonna see what they look like because I'm gonna be streaming it on Saturday because I'm taking 2 days off from streaming starting on Thursday, and I'll make YouTube videos about them, of course, but for the most part, I will be streaming again on Saturday. So tomorrow's my last stream until Saturday. Oh, I really want a mid-century modern luxe kit. That would bring me so much joy. Mid-century modern is my favorite architectural style. But yeah, welcome in Panda Lover, Blubberfish. I hope life has been treating you well. We're currently building an all-purple house in The Sims 4, dressed up as Tinky Winky from the Teletubbies. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm using a lot of the pastel pop kit because this is the only one that makes sense for this room. I'm gonna filter. I also hope that they eventually filter all the kits. What do you mean you're slaying Tinky Winky? Thank you very much. I know, I do try. I try a lot. Well, that could fit in here. I'll put you here. Actually, wait, no. I'll change that out with this chair, and then I'll put a small little nightstand next to it with a flower. Nice. Oh, but I want a desk. Do we have a singular shaped desk that is, or not singular, but one tile desk in the game that's purple? We do. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, put this all back. You'll miss Saturday. Oh no. I think you look nice in purple, but it's worth it. Oh, thank you. I'm literally wearing my Simsy Simulation Gaming Club sweatshirt. It's purple. I think I have mine in blue, I think. But I can't remember what color it is. It's blue or green. One of the two. Okay, get rid of this. Put the flower here. Get rid of that. Put the chair here. There we go. Also, thank you so much, Kalashi. Enjoy your rest. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We'll see you hopefully next time. I'll be live again tomorrow morning. We're actually going to be playing a lot of different things. We're going to do a tour of the hospital of St. Jude, a virtual tour. And then we're also going to do some more building, where I'm going to finish my mod shell challenge and hopefully finish our impossible build challenge and maybe do some Fall Guys. But I definitely want to dedicate a whole stream for Fall Guys, so we might do that a different day since we did reach our goal of Fall Guys with chat, and also Mario Kart with chat as well. There we go. A poolside kit. Oh, that would be nice to see. I think I only own like one yellow shirt. Oh, is that true, Sarah? Interesting. Also, Faith, hello. What's with all the purple items you've never used before? Whatever do you mean? I use it all the time. No, honestly though, I have used a lot of purple in the game, but I realized that some of the purple swatches just don't match correctly. At least. Also, yeah, we hit $7,000. We hit $7,001 for St. Jude. That's insane. I need the infant glitch fix. Wait, what infant glitch is happening? But how are you doing though, Faith? Hopefully you're doing good. I truly don't understand how the filtering still isn't a thing. I'm not sure either. Well, hopefully it'll be a thing in the future. Do I have... Actually, I'm gonna use a lamp. Owns the color purple now? Yeah. I've had this like outfit for a while in my closet. It's just been sitting there collecting dust. So it's been a hot minute. So it was only a matter of time pulling out of my closet, wearing it for a whole stream for the kids of St. Jude. And you know what? It was worth it. And I'll do it again. I will do it again. You've been lurking this whole time watching your stream on the TV as I train to be a travel agent. Ooh, a travel agent. That sounds really fun. Good luck. We need more and better purples. Yes. I think honestly, we need a lot more colors that are not like, for me, I want like plain purple, plain orange, plain yellow, like plain everything, because I feel like sometimes it's a little bit hard to make them work in a build. At least for me it is. So I always gravitate towards how I build usually, which is suburban. I will carry them and they'll glitch on the floor. Oh, well, that's scary. Where is that even? No, over. Oh, that's an interesting bed. Is this the one that matches? I need like a double bed that works. I guess I could technically use, actually that one works best. I don't think I own any yellow clothes either. What? Fuzzington? Now is time to change. It can never hurt to get some yellow in your life, right? Caleb and Vlad are really going after a poor Angela Pleasant. Oh, I believe you. Angela Pleasant is she's going through a lot. Her parents cannot get it together. I'm still mourning the color world from The Sims 3. I don't know if I would want it back though, like the way it was, but I wouldn't mind it in a particular way. What's that flooring? Oh, it's a base game flooring that I did. But the link is in the chat though, if you want to use it. It's a fun trick that I like to use all the time. That is pink purple. I never liked purple at all. Don't tell you know who. Oh, but where are you? Oh no. It's okay. It's okay. I see how you did it. Very cool. Thank you. It's like you press Control F on your keyboard. I'm not really sure about console. I always forget what the console controls are, to be honest. Wait. I have a yellow shirt. Oh, you do? Oh. Redeemed. Yay. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow. Hello. We're actually almost done with this build, which is very surprising. Who am I? How did I build a whole house, landscaped, and furnished? That's unheard. It's very uncommon for me to build a whole house and furnish it in under 3 hours. I'm not human. I'm clearly a robot. I'm gonna admit a silly moment. I looked down and realized I'm wearing a yellow shirt. You know, it just takes some time. It just takes time to realize it's okay. I'm gonna move this over here on the side and then move this over here. There we go. Oh yeah, we'll definitely put the curtains down. I need to put the parenthood ones. The parenthood curtains are the only ones that actually look appropriate in this entire build. I'd be happy if they let us change the fabric swatches and wood swatches. Oh, that would be nice. Parenthood coming in clutch, saving the day. You don't own any yellow clothing. Oh, interesting, Ghost Queen. Interesting. You just wanted to be done with the purple. Yeah, I'm like, I just want to be done. I want to end. I'm burning. Can you not see the smoke that's coming from my head? I'm burning. I'm a speed builder. I'll upload this onto YouTube as well in case you ever want to see the sped up version. I will also wear this in a YouTube video dressed as Tinky Winky and give people the context behind why. Because people will be very confused. I believe it. So if you're not subbed on YouTube, it's just Spring Sims. To be fair, it's newer, so I forgot. Oh, it's all good. I kind of tend to forget what clothes I have in my closet. I'm like, when did I buy this? And I'm like, oh well, I'll just donate it. I'm not using it anymore. What else can I add in here? Oh, I haven't had it added any wall decor. I'll add in the bisexual pride flag. I want to put that, I'll put that in the hallway. The whole room decorated, oh, your whole room is decorated in yellow? That's nice. This whole room is yellow. But you know what's so funny? Purple and yellow are both complementary colors, so they work very well. So they don't clash too much. Oh, I can add this tote bag thingy. I want to add in posters, but I'm like thinking, what posters do we have that look nice? Not tacky, but nice. I can add in these two here. And I'm gonna put this bag thingy over here. Oh, I could add in a desk. That is true. Let me move this, because I think I might still put that desk in that, use the same desk I used downstairs. I'll put this over here. Oh, not that one. Move this over here. So this is a house for a teenager and their younger teen sibling. One wants to become an astronaut. The other one just wants to live their life. They just want to live their life. Only one yellow shirt and I don't think it fits anymore. That's okay. Half of my clothes don't fit me anymore and I need to get rid of them. I still have my Taekwondo outfit when I was like a wee little child. And you know what's funny? I wore my Taekwondo outfit, I think maybe 2 years ago to see if it still fits. It fits, but burly. I mean, I'm a small person, but it's like it fits, which is very surprising. An ottoman? Does it come in purple? Oh, there are, oh, see, okay. The high school pack and the pastel pop kit are saving this build. They literally are. Let's just search the high school pack. High school years. 10 out of 10. I'm only 5'8", or I guess 5'7", 5'7", 5'8", depends on the day. Modular bookcase. Doesn't that mean they'll disappear if they cut through walls? I don't think so. Because we have modular something in the game that I cannot remember the word of, but they don't usually disappear when they cut away from the walls. At least in my game they don't. But they shouldn't. Oh, we can add this thing. I can finally use this. After never using this thing ever. Please don't activate my purple and gold love. I'm sorry. It has to be done. My whole entire like school experience was blue and gold. And that's all I've ever owned. Those two colors and that was it. Let's get a cart. But they love to sew. You didn't realize high school years had so much purple? Oh, it does. I think the most recent packs we've been getting have been adding a lot more purple and other colors, and it's been very nice. I love the versatility that it has added to my game. We'll add in some decor over here. Oh, here they are. Art supplies. We'll add in the pom-pom on the wall. Oh yeah, mostly like Dream Home Decorator is modular, which I like. That pack was nice. Can we have another one like that? Because that would be a dream come true. It would be. The wall items don't disappear in your game. Some of them don't. It depends on how I rotate certain things, but most don't. Now, did we get a computer from high school years? Oh, but not in purple. I'll just go downstairs and grab this one over here. I think since they're bookshelves, they won't disappear. Yeah, you might be right. Bookshelves don't usually disappear, so we should be fine without them like not causing any issues. They should be okay. You bought so many packs on the new sale, thinking about buying a few more. I know it's rough. All the new packs are all on sale, except Growing Together. That's the only pack that's not on sale. I can't remember if the kits are also on sale. There was one time that they were, but I'm not sure anymore. I mean, when they were like, I think 10% off, which was not that much, which honestly, in reality, they're just $5. So I don't know if they can make them lower than that. Oh wait, why do I not hate this? Why do I kind of like it? You know, it's all about the pastels for me. The pastels make it way better than it should. I've never seen kits on sale. They were on sale a couple of months ago, if I remember correctly. No, this bed is actually from the high school pack. Surprisingly enough, isn't that funny? Isn't that crazy? I love that bid. I hardly ever use Build and Buy CC in my game. If I do, it's just like for a fun little project and it's personal stuff. But no, that's from the high school pack. Oh, what happened to my little cat bed? I thought I had it somewhere. Let me go and grab it again. Pet bed, pet bed, pet bed. There we go. I've given in for Growing Together. I do long family trees. So do I. I really love family trees when they're like big and like long. It's a lot of generational type gameplay. That's what I live for. So I think you're really gonna love Growing Together just because it's a new pack, but there's a lot more family gameplay that makes it more fun. At least for me, it does. Issue box. Yeah, the drapey thingies are from the high school pack as well, the canopies, yes. I never got to use them because I just didn't know how to use them properly. I kind of like it. I've seen them being used in our previous shell challenges we've had in the past, and I was like, I might as well start using them and seeing what I can do. Put, you know, a little robot. I know, it's so pretty, isn't it? I would love to own Growing Together, but money does not like me. Understandable. We could eventually have a giveaway at some point in the future. Who knows? I don't know. You could eventually win a pack of Growing Together in the future. At some point. I think I'm done with this room. Okay. Literally everything is done. I just do the bathrooms and a little bit of the backyard, and that's it. I'm gonna use the rocket ship because the teenager wants to become an astronaut. So I'm gonna use the purple rocket ship that we have in the game, which I did not know was an actual like thing. Like I didn't know it was purple. I thought it was like just a random one. So I'll put this outside over here, and we'll go into game and like build it so it's easier. I love this build so much. I feel like I've outdone myself with this build. And I think also building small has helped me a lot. The key thing, if you ever want to try and build something in The Sims, build small. Never build big. Because I feel like if you're going to build big, but with a purpose. That way you don't overwhelm yourself too much. So I've been using a lot of white and purple in this build because a lot of the things don't have certain swatches. Like we don't have purple toilets or a purple shower. So I want to make sure I have all the necessities. So white is like the exception for this build. I'm going to use that and put this over here. I'll put the toilet. Yeah, the whole house is purple. I'll show you. This is what the outside of the house looks like. I used more of like a pastel-y type wallpaper because the other ones look a little bit rough in my opinion. So I wanted to make sure I used at least enough purple. Make it look at least nice. Yeah, essentially it is. I would say using these flowers that I'm currently using right now have helped the build look a little bit more put together and not too much. So I'm liking how it's turned out in the end. There we go. Perfect. Pastels do help. Restricting packs can help too. That's also very true. Restricting yourself helps. Which I probably should do a restricted pack build at some point soon. Because someone had said, I think a couple of days ago, that I should do one expansion, one stuff pack, one game pack, and one kit build and see what I get. And I think I just might do that for a video because it sounds like a really cool idea. Oh, that's right, the garbage can, the mailbox. Thank you for the reminder, because I honestly, I forget about those all the time. Let's use the toilet plunger, which I think does come in like purple. I don't know. Okay, so where is the thing? Oh, here it is. Perfect. I'm like, where's the trash can? Where is the mailbox? Where's everything else? Like, oh, forgot about those things. Oopsies. We'll probably do that at the end. And I probably won't do too much in the backyard because I think I want to leave it open for interpretation. Just for funsies to see what my Sims end up doing. Yeah. Oh, hello, Savvy's mom. How are you doing today? I look ridiculous, but you know what? That's okay. It's for the kids of St. Jude, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Take off the white. Oh, we have no purple thing. That's why. Oh, you're doing that right now? Very good. Also, reminder, if you're playing Sims, save your game. Save your game, everyone, if you're not doing that right now. Don't forget. Ooh, that's a really good combo for a Victorian house. I haven't done one in a while. I think I'm gonna do just a tub and a shower tub combo. That's a very good combo. And I think, honestly, if I did that, I would put it in Strangerville. If not Strangerville, then Newcrest. Oh, your Sim adopted a cat in Silverado? Oh, that's so nice. What's the cat's name? Oh, she's doing good. Oh, I'm glad she's doing good. That's good to hear. When the parentals are good, I'm good. I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna make sure I'm using all the same sinks in the bathrooms to look a little bit more uniform. Oh, you're playing Dreamlight Valley? Oh, did you see the update that we might be getting? Or not might. We are getting? From the Sims announcement to the Dreamlight Valley announcement, I'm unwell because that was too much to handle all in one day. I saw this morning and I'm so excited. The update we're getting for Dreamlight Valley is going to be so worth it because we're finally getting the fairy godmother from Cinderella and we'll finally understand what the whole like business is happening in the Forgotten Lands. I think it's gonna be amazing. We're gonna play that game next week on some other day, but we're gonna play it next week, and I'm very, very excited about it. Saved your game, very good. So the update is like we're getting new characters. So we're basically getting Fairy Godmother, hopefully Cinderella. That of course comes with a new realm, as it usually does, and a new house. We're also getting a chance to put our house skins in any, or we can put multiple house skins on our valley. So instead of like one house skin, we can put multiple. Like if you have like the castle skin and then the cottage skin, you can place both. And I think it's a dream come true. So the update's gonna be absolutely epic. Update 5, we'll spend hours. We'll get nothing done, but that's okay. I will buy it if we add Cinderella. I would think they would, because we've all been trying to predict who is in that pumpkin, and it's like Cinderella. That makes sense. Also, Elite, hello. How are you doing today? Oh, you finished your evening walk? Very nice. But yeah, they said early June of when we're gonna get the update, but no confirmed date. So I'm thinking we might get it not this week, but I'm predicting next week. Next week is what I'm predicting for the update. I'm gonna put a bunch of chairs in here. So we can put different skins on each biome, and they'll be sent back to our house. No, so like, you know how like I don't know if you have the tweet or not. One of my mods will post a link in the chat to the tweet of Dreamlight Valley for you, but essentially, like, you know how we had like different house skins for your own house? You can place those house skins wherever you want without having to like, I don't know what the word is. There's a word for it that I can't remember. Ah, thank you. Because I was like, I don't want to search. But this is what it looks like for update 5. So it's like, have you got a house skin burn it in your whole of your inventory? You can now add multiple player houses throughout your valley. That's the word. Player houses. So you can put like the castle and then Mike and Sully's apartment and your house wherever you want, which I think is kind of fun. I'm thinking as decoration, but you might be able to like stay in them too. I'm not sure, but it's very nice. And I'm glad you're doing really good, Elite. We're currently building an all purple house in The Sims 4, dressed up as Tinky Winky from the Teletubbies. So it's been a day, but it's been a good day. Restarted my Animal Crossing island. That was a fun trip to experience, and now we're doing this today. It's been an eventful day. We raised over $7,000 for the kids at St. Jude, which has been insane. So it's been super worth it. But yeah, eventually Dreamlight Valley is going to be free, but we just don't know when it'll be free. I guess it's going to be free at some point. I think they're trying to do like a bunch of updates before they like kind of put it out there to the world. None of that looks good, but I'm going to go with this one for now. Does anyone know what mod that detects broken mods in CC? I think it's the better exception mod by Twisted Mexi. Yeah, that should be the one. Better Exceptions by Twisted Mexi. What can I put in the corner? Oh, if I could add an easel, that would be nice. I can add a random bike. Oh, that would be weird. Not that. Oh, I can add in. No. We really don't got much in here. Oh my goodness. Help me, please. Well, actually, wait, no, I can put a cat tree in here. Fill in a gap for a cat tree. Easier said than done. Perfect. It's technically early access. Yeah, it's still in early access, but hopefully eventually it'll like get out of there and then it'll be free for everyone. That's what they said their plan is. Look over here. Oh yeah, these pastels are working it today. There we go. This looks so nice. Why do I love this build so much? Oh my gosh. And enjoy your lurk, by the way, Tabby Co. Sometime late this year. Yeah, that's what they said. Sometime late this year. Because they said last year, sometime late next year, which is this year. So eventually we'll get it. It takes time. But I'm excited though that we're getting a new realm. I'm hoping that they'll add in Tiana next. But I'm pretty sure they'll probably wait for that for a while. And probably give us like Rapunzel and a few others before we get any like new ones. Because I think they're trying to finish off like the list of characters they have in the inventory part when you like get your collectibles before we get like brand new ones, which makes sense. So Tiana might take a while, but that's okay. She's worth the wait. I need a sink. I need a sink from upstairs. Is this one? Loves build, loves purple. I don't know. I actually never said that, Dabney, so I don't know what you're talking about. If I don't come back from the lurk before you end, I hope you have a great day or night. Well, I hope you have a great night and sleep as well, Tabby Co. If I don't see you again before I end stream. Now, what mirror did I use before? I don't remember. Also, Tyler, hello. It's good seeing you today. How are you? Oh, I didn't expect you to dress up as purple Teletubby. Well, honestly, chat decided otherwise. They got to $5,000 for St. Jude, and I said, okay, I'll wear it. It's all for the kids. And enjoy your lurk, AJ. Do you think they'll add in more Ratatouille characters? I would hope so. I feel like Remy needs his cooking pal again, because he's very lonely. I mean, we have Woody and Buzz, but Remington the Third is very tiny and I can barely find him, so he needs a friend, like his adult human friend, because he's struggling, or at least I'm struggling to find him. Oh, that explains it. Yeah. Oh, I honestly feel like I should watch Princess and the Frog again. It's been a minute since I've seen it. Here we go. Add in the toilet paper over here. We'll need to add in the bins to the kitchen as well, and also a bin outside and the mailbox. Do we have a purple trash can? We do. Well, that's the ugly purple. That's like blue. This one works. Oh, I hope they add in more Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc. would be another good addition, which they already are doing anyway, but I would love to see Mike and Sully, and then also a few others. Like, I love the movie Up. That movie destroyed me emotionally because they had no right to make me cry in the first 10 minutes of that film. Why did they do that? What was the reason? I don't understand. Oh, that would be nice if we can make him hold a balloon or something. Yeah. Okay, everything's basically done. I don't want to do too much with this whole build, but I wanted to make it at least something and presentable. But let's figure out the outside and get this mess situated. Now, what do we have in purple for outdoor related things? Do we have a purple grill? We have a cauldron. No. So I downloaded the houses off Mod The Sims. Oh, so you have to exit your game and put them in the tray files, relaunch, and the game updated into mods. I have a probably broke. Yeah, some mods are broke, yes. Also, Emrys K, hello! How are you, friend? It is good seeing you today. I'm the real Tinky Winky. The other one's a fake and a fraud. I'm suing the fake in court next week. And Judge Judy is the judge. And I'm suing the pants off of everyone because they are using my likeness. And I will not stand for that. So I'm suing all of them. I'm taking my money and running. Judge Judy needed to come back anyway, so I gave her the opportunity. Anyway, but nonetheless, we are wearing this lovely attire today because we've been fundraising for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And I said at $5,000, I would wear this while building an all purple house in The Sims 4. And this is our purple house of what we've done so far. And it has been quite wonderful, I would say. We're actually about to do the outside and we're almost done with it. But yeah, it's all for the kids. But we raised $7,000 today, which is crazy. But hopefully your stream went really well. I was just talking about you actually, how you had a shell challenge and you were using terrain tools. And I was like, Emrys is brave. I could never. So... But yeah, hopefully it went really well though, overall. And Miss TJ, thank you for the hydrate check, by the way. Don't hate me for saying, but purple pool. I don't think we have a purple swatch for a pool, do we? It looks red. No, the purple one's Tinky Winky. 7K, I'm so proud of y'all. I honestly cannot believe we raised $7,000 for the kids. Our goal was 1,000. For the whole month. Well, what can you say? What about a Teletubbie Among Us? Are you gonna buy an outfit as well? Is that what you're gonna do, Dab? You're gonna buy one? Listen, it was just a little pun. The joke's on me though. They took the gallery down the day after I posted it. That's true. That's true. So this build will not be on the gallery until they fix the gallery. So it's gonna be a moment. It's gonna be a little minute. Just a little sliver. Are you gonna give me money for one? I don't know. Sounds like work. But you know, honestly, it's been crazy. But I would probably wear this. I have the yellow Teletubby outfit because I danced as Lala, wearing that outfit for Just Dance for the Kids because I said I would. And now we're doing it again. I need the other two. I need Poe and Dipsy, but that's like $60 that I don't want to pay. $60 each that I'm not willing to pay. So I'm just gonna wait. Shella can be your yellow one. We just need a red. Oh yeah. Oh, that would be so cool. You wear the green, Shella wears the yellow, I wear the purple, and we need someone to wear red. Maybe Momo can. Momo can be our Poe. Yes. And we should all do a stream together. Wait, that's a really cool idea. Oh, I love that. Yes. Let's make it happen. I like that. That's very good. A onesie party. Yes, indeed. I need the thingamajiggers. I have a pond in the front of the house. I could make it red or purple if I can. I'll see. That does make sense. Seeing Momo in one would be awesome. It fits Momo's aesthetic. Red. That'd be perfect. Yes. Let's make it happen. I like that. That is so cool. Oh man. Oh, that'd be perfect. Wait. So there's a TikTok sound that I found like maybe a year or two ago or something like that. And it was Teletubby related. I mean, we're pretty much all close by to each other anyway, state-wise. Like not that far. We could all do a TikTok together of a Teletubby dance. Oh my gosh. But anyway, Mr. Buster, if you gotta dip out, feel free. We're almost done with our build today, actually. So it has been fun hanging out with you, though. See, I would need a stitch onesie, and it's only 40. I mean, that's not that bad. That's not bad at all. But that would be kind of cool. TikTok. Wait, yes. A TikTok TwitchCon. Oh, yeah. I'm bringing it. I'm going to watch both. That's very smart. Oh, that'd be very iconic. Yes. Yes. When in Vegas, what stays in Vegas, where I think that's what it is. Whatever stays in Vegas, or whatever the saying is. But nonetheless, it shall remain there for the rest of our lives. When in Vegas, gotta do something crazy. You could all dance in front of the green screen and put it all together. That would be funny. Oh, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That's the saying. Yeah, that's the one. Yes. Oh man, that's gonna be funny. That's gonna be really, really funny. I'm looking forward to that then. That's gonna be really good. Well, thank you all for the suggestions and helping with that. We now have a plan for TwitchCon, other than start chaos. So this is perfect. When Twitch chat helps streamers think of ideas, it's a win-win. A win-win in our book. Oh, Dab, what onesie do I get? All of them. All onesies. Okay, we'll put this out here. Anyway, but nonetheless, this is our entire build, and I think it turned out really well. I'm really pleased on how it turned out. Like, I'm actually kind of shocked on how well this looks. Am I a builder or what? Shocking, isn't it? You just made a peanut butter and butter sandwich. Ooh. You woke up surrounded by empty cups of tubby custard. Oh no. Okay, this was my only plan. Very good. Yeah, TwitchCon Vegas is in October, but TwitchCon Paris is in July. So October, I think October 19th through the 22nd, I believe. I think so. It'll be my first time going to TwitchCon this year, so I'm a little bit nervy. Yeah, October 20th to the 22nd at the Las Vegas Convention Center. The tickets are not out yet, but hopefully they will soon. That would be nice. Oh yeah, I think the reason why Google said that because that's the closest one, because it's TwitchCon Paris. But I like this. I'm glad we all did this together. Very nice. But to give you all a bit of a tour of what we've done so far, if you came in with the raids at all, we did a 2-bedroom, 3-bathroom house in Newcrest for a family who is, one's a teenager and one is now a young adult who wants to become an astronaut. So, and loves the color purple. And they have this like rocket ship kit over here that they're gonna build that's also in the color purple when they build it. We only used purple and white throughout this entire build. But this is like the foyer area over here. I think looks very lovely. This is the kitchen. Minimal. I love TV on the island. Kind of nice. You got your bookshelf over here for your reading materials. You have the teenager's bedroom over here with using the pastel pop kit. It really came in clutch, I'm telling you. Pastel pop in high school years, top tier for pastel and purple. Could do no wrong. This is the bathroom. Nothing really exciting about that. Upstairs, we have the hallway. Got the bisexual pride flag. Oh, they also have a cat as well. They have a cat. This is the main bedroom for the young adult who wants to become an astronaut. They have the canopy from high school years. Never got to use it, but I finally used it. This is their bathroom over here. And this is the, well, that's it. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, the fridge is over here in the small little corner. I think that came with the country kitchen kit. No, cottage living. There we go. But I added everything, I believe so. Oh, I need a cat litter box before my cat pees everywhere. We don't need that. That would be very bad. The cat can't go potty on the floor. No. I'm not sure. What should we name the cat? What could we name the cat? It could be like Blurple. Blurple? Or Barney. No. What if about Barney? Or Lavender Haze after Taylor Swift? That's actually kind of perfect. Wait. Rape? Perp? Lavender? I kind of like the name Lavender Haze since we're all in our Speak Now era and we all love Taylor Swift. Right? Right? We need to be in our Taylor Swift era. I believe you 100%. But yeah, this is the whole house. I will upload this as a YouTube video later, so you'll all be able to see it there. And I will be dressed as Tinky Winky in that video. Oh, to get the iron, you have to go to the mines. So if you don't have an open up yet, I will work on that. But that's where you get the iron. You know, Shaprum. I love the landscaping too. That was like the first one that I did. Landscaping was like a first choice for me. It needed to be changed. It had to be done. Oh, I also changed the lighting to purple as well on the outside. The pain. Imagine a purple cat. Rough. But yeah, I have Better Build and Buy installed. So when you hold down shift and you click on the light, you can change the color. So I no longer have to go into in-game and change my lighting. Also, Cassandra, hello. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. I hope all is well. What if I change the light in here? That's not centered. There we go. What if I change the light in here? It's ever so slightly to like a purple color. A darker purple. Oh, it's a, wait, what? Eh? Okay, that's fine. I think it looks very nice. I love this build a lot. This brings me a lot of joy. It sparks joy. We got the litter box in the bathroom over there. I think we added in everything we possibly could. I will, however, move this into here now that I have a purpose. Okay. I'll add in two just because. Cool. But yeah, that's our whole build. But friends, I cannot believe we have raised $7,001 for St. Jude. Oh my gosh, please stop. For St. Jude today. And we built a whole house in 3 hours, which is very unheard of. Shocking. And I will upload it to the gallery when the gallery is not broken. And you'll all be able to have it. And I'm very excited. Yeah. It's kind of funny that I have a yellow house built right next to it. Yellow and purple sitting next to each other. Anyway, I think we should go ahead and do the lovely clip of the day. I love Shella's blankie emote. I think it's adorable. Oh, hello. Anyway, nonetheless, I cannot believe it. So basically, if y'all came in with the raid and you don't know the $7,000 milestone, I now have to do an all purple island in Animal Crossing. Since the fact that I basically had to restart this morning, It's now a for sure thing. So I'm wild. I want to watch it again. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is a lovely clip then. Let's see. But this is a good clip I think y'all would definitely love. It's from our Among Us stream, like from 4 days ago. And Dan scared me so bad that I cried. And then literally right after that, Momo killed me. And I will never forgive Momo. It's because I killed Emrys. And you know what? I'll do it again. All he did all this in one stream. Glad we didn't put points on this. Honestly, y'all could have done a prediction with that one. You really could have. Whoa, what do you mean? Whoa. I said what I said. Oh, I should put this on, I should make this into a TikTok and post it on Twitter. That's a good idea. I do need to post more of my TikToks on all the platforms that are Among Us. Anyway, enjoy the clip, everyone. But no.
Hey,
I'm in it. What?
Hey.
What is that?
Ew. I don't like that.
how you doing?
Ew, no.
Are you doing good?
Ew, no. Get it away.
Who's Dad?
Get it away. I want to go home.
Who's Dad? I don't
Ew,
know who
no.
that
I
is.
didn't want to. I want to go home. I want to go
No,
home.
but I don't. What's happening?
You're gonna get.
Dan made me cry, not clickbait.
Sorry.
Who is that? Oh, hello.
I'm over here crying. Oh my gosh. Dan scared me so bad with that voice. I nearly started panicking and now I'm crying. But no. Literally right after that, Momo killed me.
Hey.
What?
Dan is wild. Oh, you have the kill as well? Okay, good, perfect. Look, I'm going to show you all the evidence. All the evidence. Oh, look.
They
Look.
may have murdered my spouse last round.
I have no recollection of that, actually.
Hmm.
Ah. Momo is mean. I should have. You know what? I've been scared to death. I cried so.
Oh, what?
Emrys saying, okay.
What happened? Why is Taylor laughing?
I heard Kayla yell revenge really loud and then that.
Oh,
Wait, what?
that you may have.
That was a while that your character just died without someone killing you. Uh-huh. I was scared to death. Literally. I'm literally a sim. I think it was Momo and Emrys, yeah. It's always like the way Among Us goes, like Simsy and Dan, or Miv and Maggie, sometimes me or Dan together, but it's always Emrys and Momo together. Double trouble. I was like, I've been scared to death. I'm gonna turn these into TikToks and expose all of y'all. I'm never the imposter. Okay. Okay, sure. They're my husband in crime. Sure. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. Oh my goodness gracious. What a time and a half, besties, it has been. But I would love to send you all over to a good friend of mine who is actually playing The Sims 4. Emrys and Momo in Among Us is dangerous. Yes. They're too good. And that scares me. I'm scared. I cried so bad that I was scared to death. But friends, I would love to send you all over to a very good friend of mine who is actually playing The Sims 4, which I have not seen them play The Sims 4 in a long time. My friend Jambo. Oh my, there's a fire happening on their house right now. That's lovely. Wait, They have crowd control. I kind of like that. Anyway, we're gonna go send some love over to my good friend Jambo and see the chaos unfold in their Sims game. And let me just tell you, it is lovely. But honestly, thank you all so much. I cannot believe we raised $7,000 for the kids today. And we're not even done. We have one more day left. Tomorrow is the final day for the charity for St. Jude. And we're going to be live at 10 a.m. Central. And we're going until 3 p.m. because we have a lot of things going on. But for the most part, thank you all so much for hanging out and just being cool individuals. But I will see you all tomorrow. If not, then I will see you all whenever I see you all next time. Okay, goodbye.